Where the sky burns red and the dirt blows wide, where sunscreen fails and shame can't hide. There's a stream going live in the midday heat, where failure's funny and defeat's a treat. It's called Lolcow, Aussy, and it don't hold back. Shark mouth falls flat and we cut no slack. Grim's got the rope, the chat's got the cheer, and the cow gets clowned for the whole world to hear. Lolcow, Aussy, it falls the show, where shark mouth moves and the footage flows. Grim stands grinning as the mess unfolds, stacking clips for the highlight rolls. He slipped in paint and lost a shoe, shaved his head in full view, took a pie and called it fame. We just call it Thursday's game. He said, I'm built for this, then fell off screen, tripped on his mic and spilled baked beans. Tried to dance in boots too tight, knocked over gear and blamed the light. He once got stuck in a kiddie cart, now the clip's got a watermark. I watched him fail and laughed out loud, cause that's the joy of streaming proud. He said, I'm built for this, then fell off screen, tripped on his mic and spilled baked beans, trying to dance in boots too tight, knocked over gear and blamed the lights. He once got stuck in a kiddie cart, now that clip's got a watermark. I watched him fail and laughed out loud, cause that's the joy of streaming proud. This is Lolcow, Aussy, pride on pause, where shame gets cheers and breaks get applause. Grim leads the show with a wink and nod, while shark mouth suffers and chat hits God. He wore a wig just for a bet, slipped again, you ain't seen nothing yet. It ain't cruel when it's all in fun, it's content, mate, look what he's done. Tape him up, push him in, shark mouth grins and breaks again. Grim just laughs, no shit to fake, this cow's for real, he's built to break. He wore a wig just for a bet, slipped again, you ain't seen nothing yet. It ain't cruel when it's all in fun, it's content, mate, look what he's done. Tape him up, push him in, shark mouth grins and breaks again. Grim just laughs, no shame to fake, this cow's for real, he's built to break. From wig to bin to busted light, he's back each week to lose the fight. It ain't a show, it's barely saying, but it's Lolcow, Aussy, and it's entertainment.
What is going on, guys? It's Aussy. We got our boy. I was about to say Tech Protect.
I'm upset.
No, because we're about to switch it up. Why are you upset, bro? Aren't you supposed to? Be
I literally just found out 15 seconds before we went live.
Not even.
Oh,
Less
here
than
he
15
is.
Rasty. Or is that? Yeah, it's Rasty. Rasty.
Hello.
Pasty. How are you, bro? What's going on with you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Living like Larry.
Did you have anything to do with this?
Have anything to do with what?
Don't
The
act
Switch
stupid.
that I literally just found out
act
about.
Stupid.
Oh, you mean when Keem jumped on Rewind and said, do I think that Nightmare and Grim work better
I
together?
saw him
And
jump
said,
in Rewind in
yes.
Discord, but I wasn't listening. Then he jumps into our channel, voice channel, tells us what's happening. I'm like, what?
Yeah, so,
You fucking
so when,
serious?
when he jumped on Rewind and said, who do you think is a better pairing? And I said Grim and Nightmare and Tech Protect.
That was
Shark Mouse. Yeah, I was
you!
there.
Why the fuck
Yeah,
would
it
you
was
say that? You
online.
know that guy triggers me. I'm triggered right now. He's not even here.
Exactly, motherfucker!
You fuck!
Suck my nuts, bitch!
Fuck you!
Have fun! Bye!
Oh god, he's looking out for you, man. He's looking out for
I
you.
knew it!
He's looking out for you. He's looking out for you.
He sensed it. I'm like, someone fuck, because I tried to keep it to myself that guy triggers me, right? I tried to keep it to myself. No joke. Even behind the scenes, he's talking. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Oh, look, Techie. Oh,
Get out of here. It's not
Say
your
hello
show
to
yet.
New host.
Oh, excellent! The guy that's great with live streaming blackness from the moon.
Where the fuck is it?
Oh, now he's on
I'm
Neptune.
driving back to Vegas. What the
Why
fuck
would you
is
stream
happening?
and drive? That's
So,
retarded.
Tech Protect, you are now the official host of Aussy alongside Shockmouths here.
Yeah, great.
He's like, I'm good. Honestly, I don't think there could have been a better response.
No, he couldn't have said anything better.
I don't
Really, that
think
was probably the best thing he could have done.
Anything he said made a difference. It could have been positive, negative, doesn't matter at this point, really. All right, so here's the deal. Obviously, it's been pretty clear to everybody that the dynamic here is very unique. It's odd, all right?
Been 2 streams,
It's
man.
only been 2 streams because we barely gotten to know each other. You know, with Nightmare and I, we got some time. You know, we're doing our own fucking thing. And we built it upon. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible for you and I to actually figure something out together, but you and Mitch.
So our sleepover call meant nothing to you.
You and Tech Protect
You did.
clearly have history. I feel like that is gonna do more for the people watching. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Put a poll up. I'm putting a poll up.
You're
I'm
gonna put
putting
a
a
poll
poll
up?
up.
It's that bad?
Yeah, I gotta. Yep.
Okay. Because Nightmare and I, we have like literal chemistry. Like we could fuck each other. we could literally make babies if he was a woman. Duck Savannah with the 5 Canadian. Sorry, Shock, but the Test Boys are back together. Let's go. Thank you so much, Doug. We really appreciate it. I feel like Shock and I tried with the 2 days that we had. You know, we're trying a bunch of like different ways of like how to interact with each other, I guess you could say. It is what it is at this point. I'm happy with the change, but I felt like we weren't given enough time to cook. What do you think, Mr. Shack? I know I asked you while you were drinking.
I agree. I don't think we're given enough time.
Yeah.
We did what we thought they wanted. Turned out they didn't want it. Xylee was upset with you. I've got a clip as well later we can play.
Oh, okay.
She was
Yeah,
very
that's fair.
upset with what you did on our last stream.
Okay.
Currently, I hate 90% of the viewers. I think you all suck. How dare you?
Do you agree with Keem's last one?
I'm
Keem?
angry. Maybe I'll just
Yes.
quit. You can't put me with Tech Protect if I quit.
Well, why would you throw away an opportunity though?
I'm not. I was just saying, if I did it,
I could see you
Okay,
doing it though.
I could
That's
get
the
out of it
problem. Like I could actually see
really,
you
I
quitting.
don't quit. I don't
No?
quit.
No.
Okay?
Should
And
I
I'll
put the
have you
clips
know,
again?
I have a long record of going on podcasts,
Yeah.
and then my
Leaving
job
halfway
is
through,
to be
yeah.
shat on, rah 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 rah, and then when I leave, like they usually kick me out, right?
Yeah.
The podcast dies because they're like, oh, who do we shit on now? And the people remaining on the podcast don't like being shit on. I have killed so many podcasts in my time because I wasn't on it anymore.
I remember there's been 3 occasions
And I will
on
curse this podcast too.
3 occasions on Aussy, not with me on it, but with 3 occasions with Aussy with Rastov, where he literally like was talking to you, or they were they were dogging on you for whatever it is, and you left. Like a donator did something, and then you just immediately just like went off and ran.
I didn't run. It wasn't my show. I had every right to leave. I had
Okay.
every right to leave.
Okay, so the guy that's trying to get a job at Aussy said he had every right to. That's like in the middle of an interview. Hold up, let's put this together. It's like in the middle of an interview. You see like 2 other guys that that are competing for the same job, and then you get fucking mad afterwards and you leave. What's up, Keem?
Gentlemen, what's going on? I just want to say, like, yeah, it's my decision, but the person that you really need to be thanking or be mad at, if you're Mitch, is Boogie, because Boogie went in and ruined the last test stream and was a complete dick. So I figured,
Really
fuck
now?
it. I'll put the boys back together.
I heard it was Rastov's idea. Rastov called in just before and took credit.
Yeah, that is true. he took the credit from you, Keem.
Yeah.
What?
So
Did he steal your idea? Did he take your idea and claim it as his own?
Hey, Rastov, guess who's back on Aussie tomorrow with Tech Protect and Mitch? You. Hi.
You're not serious. No, he's serious. He's serious.
Yes! And I'm happy again!
No!
This is the greatest day of my life now!
He's actually serious. What the fuck? Hold up. Okay, hold up. Huge ass with the $10. Grim! Please wake Nightmare up. We need his reaction. All right, cool. Let me... Fuck, I
Thank you,
can't show
Huge
my
ass.
screen. Actually, no, I'll just do it on my phone. Oh my god. I'm
Now that's a dynamic I can get behind.
I don't know if Rastov's gonna be happy. And now that makes me question.
Don't care.
So if Rastov leaves, is Wings coming back? I'm
we
throwing it out
care?
there in the air. Well, I mean, kinda. I think it fixes Lolcow Live a little bit, but I think Rastov wasn't given enough time to cook either. To be fucking completely honest. God. The fuck? Gwen with the
While we're on the
$2.99
topic
Aussie.
of
That's 4 a.m. for Rastov. Lol. Ugh, yikes.
While we're on the topic of Rastov and flubbing things, do you remember the other day when I got shit because I didn't cook Pirate, right?
Okay, yeah.
Just one
do
guy,
remember
and I just didn't really care about him enough to cook him. And people were like, "Oh, Mitch ruined Aussie, right?" How come then Rastov, the big dog of this show that everyone here loves, he was told to cook people on Lolcow Live today, and he couldn't do it. He's like, "Oh boy, oh gee, ha, I can't do it. Oh, I'm such a nice guy." Nobody said shit about him. They're like, "Oh, that's okay. Why is it okay for him but not me?"
I feel like I feel like maybe okay, I got two theories. All right, let me start there first and foremost. Okay, firstly, I think it may have to do with like what is it called, being a veteran, like being part of the community long enough, right? So that may be part of it.
Mhm.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying could be part of it, right? And then secondly, it could also be, I don't know, like it could be like you just bitch too much in general. Like, I mean, that could also be the issue. We're originally gonna talk about Star Wars today. Now we're talking about this shit because it was so sudden. Like, literally, not even a minute before we had to click on start stream, Keem hopped on. He's like, all right, guys, Rastov, you're fired. No, I'm joking. He didn't say that. No, but he's like, Tech Protect and you were gonna be together, and you guys were going to noon, and then I was going back to 2 a.m. with Nightmare. So I was like, all right, cool. Here we go again. You know, back to square one essentially. So season 3 already with a complete toss-up, absolute complete toss-up. I'm sorry. I'm trying to I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still trying to process this shit.
So this is kind of like our goodbye stream now. Well, it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
great getting to know you. What a colossal waste of time it was hanging out behind the scenes trying to get to know each other. I guess we'll never speak again. You know, like when you get like a good friend that you work with at work, and then you leave that job,
never
and
talk to that guy
then
ever
you just
again.
remain Facebook friends, and you're just like, oh, what are they up to now?
yeah. I wonder how
Either in the
wife
chat
and
says,
kids are.
"Chat, please get Mitch to fix his hair." It's down to you guys, please.
Yeah, right now I'm just spamming Nightmare, just seeing if he responds. Hopefully he gets annoyed by it. Maybe he'll wake
On
up,
the
who
topic
knows?
of the hair, the other night, Eva was selling something on Marketplace,
Mhm.
and I had to give it to the person, right? And I was streaming on Rewind at the time. And I was like, guys, remind me, I got to put my hat on, but when I go out the front. But the guy started calling me, so I got disconnected from the Discord call. And I go out, and he's like this gangster-looking dude, and I was a bit intimidated by how he looked.
Okay.
But he looked intimidated by me, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on? Something weird's going on. It wasn't until like I walk back in the house after I've given him the item, and I'm like, ah, shit! Oh my god! So he's opened the door and seen this, and he's probably like, that explains the look of
What's
like,
wrong with you?
what?
You fucking psycho.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you still going to you know, are you still gonna take a picture, you know, with the passport or the driver's license? Is that still no? Is that out of the book? Yeah,
No,
okay.
I'm not.
Fair enough.
No, I'm not.
Well, we'll see what.
Because I don't think the people want that.
Rostov says. Hey, you know what?
Doesn't matter what they say.
They
It's
didn't
what the
want
people
it.
want.
Look. Aussie audience doesn't want it with me on it.
Nope.
They don't want me hazing you. I think they would prefer to see Tech Protect or
Yep.
Rastov hazing you. I'm okay with that.
No.
I'm cool with that. That's fine. Hey, some people have their lanes. All right, that's not my lane, and I get it. I'm cool with it, bro. You know, can Mitch fix his hair? Everyone just says no, but you can't punish Mitch either. You know. So.
Well, this one's a lot closer than the last one. Come on, guys! I
what?
thought you liked me.
In terms of just like, oh yeah.
All right, I think this is too close to call. I think it's a yes.
Shut the fuck up, dude. What the fuck do you mean? Is that
close.
elections are held in fucking Australia? It's just like, it could be like
Yes,
a
actually.
40-60 split, and they're like, too close. We're over here like with 3 votes, and we're like, yeah, well, it's pretty clear who the winner is. Yeah, majority rules, you know? Pretty fucking clear. So how do
Yeah, in Australia, you can be coming second, but win.
Wait, what?
Called preferential voting.
Really?
Yeah.
For us, we have the majority vote. Or I'm sorry. We have the electoral college vote, which means like you pretty much win the election, right? And then you have the popular vote, which doesn't mean you win. Just because you win the popular vote doesn't necessarily mean you win to become president. Yeah. So it just depends on what state you're in and how big the electoral college is, and based off of it. So it's a little bit more complicated. I don't know how it is over there. Like, are you guys based off of, like, each individual vote matters? Is that how you guys do it?
I haven't got enough time to explain. If I actually sat down and explained it to you, everyone would get bored. Like,
Okay, fair enough.
but I think it's a shame they don't teach this shit in schools, because I see people online talking about it, and it's very clear they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay,
Shits
fair
me.
enough. All right. Do you want to go straight into the topics we were gonna go over today?
Yep, sure. So anyway, Star Wars. Yeah, what a fantastic movie. Love that movie and the
Great
second one.
movies.
Don't really care much for the rest.
Okay, so what was your favorite movie of all of them?
Empire Strikes Back. For sure, even though I already knew who the father was before I
wish we
started watching
disagreed.
that movie.
I wish we disagreed. I'm in the same boat. Yeah.
Oh. This is why we don't have a show together, man.
No, because like for me, now if you told me like including the shows, I would say Star Wars or Clone Wars. Like that was like the Cartoon Network, the animated one, my absolute fucking favorite. I watched that every fucking day. Oh, Rastov with the 10 New Zealand. You can't break up the test, boys. I also think that you and TP or Tech Protect are better together. I could tell him Zeta instead shock mounts if you'd prefer.
No, please don't give it to Zeta. Please don't take this show from me. I was born to do this show. But TP, legit, no word of a lie, triggers me. It's just something about him triggers me. And it just fires me up.
And that's the thing, like, I can't really piss you off. Because, like, I don't know you that well. I don't know what bothers you or anything like that, you know?
Neither does he, but it's just his presence. And I'm like, oh, shut up.
No, I think he knows you much more because he's been on enough streams with you, like competing with you, like getting the Aussy spot.
Yeah, no, he needs to stop talking. He needs to stop talking.
What do you mean?
Needs to stop talking.
What do you mean?
He's like a cameraman that won't shut the fuck up. It's like, you're behind the scenes. Don't talk.
Wait,
Huge ass. He's a really good guy, Shockmails. I also didn't like him at first. Give him a chance. All right.
All right, I'll give him a chance. You just give up immediately, just fold. You just don't
I
even
gotta
try.
listen to Huge ass. Gotta listen to the big supporters. If he told me to eat my own dick, I would say, with a knife and fork or a spoon. I can't shake this voice that you made me do before the stream.
The moment I do,
I'm trying to shake it. I can't.
The moment I do the Trump voice, it's already like locked into you. Like you just have to use it every single time now.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
we should
why.
switch accents. I should do an American one. You do the Aussie one.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So for the rest of the stream, we're gonna be doing this. I'm gonna sound like a
yeah. I love to get fat and I love to get fat and buy guns.
I love cheeseburgers, man. Wow.
Gotta homeschool my kids because I can't trust the education department. No, that was like 3 different areas of America.
Yeah, a little bit.
It ended up in
like,
Boston.
I love RFK. Okay, so I guess a lot of people were saying that they voted for Grim and Nightmare to come back together. I don't blame you guys because again, we like Nightmare and I have spent a lot of time together, and even in real life, like actually meeting each other and whatnot. So it's not hard to believe that people want to see that dynamic again because that's what they're used to. But again, I feel like it wasn't given enough time to cook between you and I, you know. And you know, maybe it wasn't meant to be. It is what it is. But I feel like you and Tech would be great.
This was more like a caretaker mode.
Caretaker mode. What do you mean?
That's what it felt like. Like we were the caretakers of the show until they figured out what the fuck
Oh,
they
I
were
see
gonna
what
do
you
with
mean.
it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you could see it that way. Yeah. Well, except you're no longer.
So
the
is Rastov
caretaker.
actually coming back? That'd be so funny.
Probably not. Probably not.
Oh, come
Probably
on,
not.
Daddy Keem.
Probably not.
Come on, Daddy Keem.
You and Tech will be very
Please?
entertaining. It like that alone.
No, I need Rastov.
No, you.
I need someone to shit on. Tech's gonna shit on me, and I need someone to shit on. We need a triangle going
Look,
on here.
I think that'd be
where
entertaining.
it's like rock paper scissors.
It's like I think that would be entertaining, but like when I did that last stream or the stream before, it didn't work out. So I don't know how Tech's is gonna do it. I don't know how Tech is gonna manage to like make fun of you if people don't like that. People don't like making fun of you or something. I don't fucking know. It's so confusing. Like I was trying to understand within the first 2 days of doing this shit, and I was like, all right, you know, I'm just trying to learn it myself. So I don't know, man. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. It is what it is. I'm back with Nightmare. It's gonna be fucking great. I'm gonna be back where I belong. You know what I mean? It's my home, and I'm sorry to leave you here. You know, I think I've coddled you. You know, I'm joking.
Coddle me? You
I haven't.
serious? I have a clip that
compared
says
to what he's
otherwise.
gonna do.
Glammy
Compare-
Lammy with the 5. Graham, why the Clone Wars? That's an interesting pick. Mine is Return of the Jedi. It has the best ending. It always makes me cry. Plus Salacious Crumb. Oh, that little monster thing that sits on Jabba the Hutt. I used to be able to do an impression of that thing. It's like, that thing.
So, the reason why I picked
Sorry.
Clone Wars, I kind of like grew up with it, and also I got to see like the most amount of characters like in that entire series. Like I got to meet like my favorite character. I'm throwing that out there right now, Cad Bane. I think that guy's a total fucking badass. Absolutely. I just don't like the way he talks. He's like, "Hello, Jedi." Like he's like constantly sounds like he's like has like nasal congestion that he needs to get the fuck out or some shit. But I always thought like that series has been the best. I like the animation. I thought it was like by the best as well. You get to actually see like Ahsoka growing up to become the person that she is like today, like going from like Padawan all the way to whatever she is right now. Yeah, like that's there's like more story building, I guess you could say, rather than just the movies being based off of just one bad guy and one good guy, and then they just go at it at the end of the movie. You know what I mean? That's just the way I say it. I appreciate shows that like get it all fucking out. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts?
Well, I was 21 when Ahsoka was created, so she didn't really resonate with me up until 5 years ago. Because I didn't really watch Clone Wars because that was like a kid's show. But I jumped in and watched the last season. It didn't, because that one didn't really feel like a kid's show. It kind of like, because the audience I think had grown up by that point, because what had it been 12 years? Oh, he's back.
Hey
Brasov?
guys,
What's up,
real
Brasov?
quick, I just want to
What do you have to say for yourself?
I just need to point out something that Keem typed in the Discord real quick. He said, "Yo, Zeta Ray, I'm pulling you off Milkers, putting you on Aussy at noon with Tick Protect and Shock Mouse for your final intern week. Bye."
What?
So it's not Rastov in you two, it's Zeta in you two.
This is the worst idea I've ever heard, and I've heard a lot of bad ideas.
I feel like it's only bad for you. Everyone else happy. Yeah.
Hang on. He said, "Yo, Zeta, I'm pulling you off Milkers and putting you on Aussie at noon with Tech Protect and Aussie for your final intern week." Oh, so Zeta's the intern.
Well, yeah, but she's still gonna be on the show. Like for a time
Yeah, she'll be on the show.
Yeah. To make fun of you.
Why couldn't you have Sweet Tea? I liked Sweet Tea better than Zeta.
Oh, I should just sit there and stumble. Just like the entire time.
Yeah.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, and I could pick her up and be like, "Oh, you're right there." Whereas Zeta, it's like, if she stumbles, first of all, an earthquake will hit the east coast of the USA. Second of all, I won't be able to pick her up. I don't have my forklift license.
I'm sorry? What do you mean pick her up?
You said pick her off the ground.
Why? Why would
You
you
said when
need
they
to do that?
stumble. But you said when they stumble and fall. You know, when they stumble and fall, like,
Yeah.
you pick them up.
Well, so
Lift 'em up.
here's where I'm getting at. I remember a previous conversation where you were talking about picking up fat chicks, if you will.
Oh no, I have a limit. I have limits. They need the right shape. I like them nice and round.
They
I
need to
don't
be like
like
a
them
gourd?
rectangular.
Excuse me?
They can't be rectangular.
Like a fridge?
Like like a fridge or more like a Tetris piece. It's a bit lopsided.
Okay.
That's what she reminds me of.
Okay.
Plus she doesn't swing that way either, I
I-
don't think, which is fine. No, there's anything wrong with that. But I respect that she doesn't swing that way, so I wouldn't try.
So you're more of a fan of Becky, who's literally, I don't know, what is she built like? Like, that's unnatural. It's not
Like a
real.
voluptuous pair of bowling
I don't know
balls
about voluptuous.
on both ends, the top and the bottom.
That is just a giant mass. You just attached a bunch of giant masses together. It's like not even matched up.
And it's
or
cool
anything.
because like she's so big, she has her own gravitational pull that just pulls you in. You just got to try and get out, and then it sucks you back in.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't agree. I'll just stick with petite with beans. I think I'm good. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of gravitational pull being sucked in and you know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna fucking delve into that. Let's just continue with fucking Star Wars. I don't even want to talk about fucking bad people. Jesus
So
Christ.
anyway, Jabba the Hutt. Do you think he has a sister?
Aren't there
And if he does, where's her thing located?
Where's her
How
appendages?
does the mechanics of that work?
Yeah, like two fucking slugs fucking. How does that work? You know, I was actually curious. Like, has there even been? Oh fuck, I can't even think. I can't remember. Like in Star Wars Clone Wars, I don't remember there ever being another Hutt besides Jabba the Hutt. I've never seen another one.
Oh, there's a few Hutts. I think there's been like
Or maybe
at
I
least
missed
4.
those episodes or something. But
Yeah, and they were in Boba Fett as well. There was a pair of Hutts, like his cousins, I think.
no females. Like no female was ever introduced.
Yeah, one of them was a female. There is female Hutts.
Oh, okay. You were just curious like how the.
Yeah, I'm just curious how they do it, and like if they can do it with a human. Because if you can do it with a Vaporeon, then surely you can do it with a giant slug.
Why are we talking about Vaporeon? Why? No, I know
You
why.
wanted to talk
I know
about Star
why.
Wars, man.
I know why, but I don't want to know why. So, I don't want to. I don't want to imagine fucking Vaporeon shit. That shit is
Chat,
weird.
one in the chat if you want to hear about it.
What, Vaporeon or Hut?
Hut.
Hut. Like I'd imagine it just. Well, actually, no. We'll wait till people say. Like, there's also Gorlock.
There's
done.
one. He wants to hear about the Hut.
Oh my god.
I want to hear about it, but ignorance is bliss.
She has Hut.
She has
titties?
Hut titties. I can't remember if she has titties. Hang on, I'll Google it. I'll take one for the team, right? I'll Google it.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
Jabba the Hutt cousins.
Lizzie with the 2.
Uh,
Pizza the Hut. Thank you, Lizzie.
she does not have a bikini, so she's kind of naked.
So,
Technically.
wait. Okay. Is it like a cartoon situation where they're like, you know, they wear like a shirt, but everything else is naked, and that's supposed to be just normal?
Well, first of all, it's live action, and there's no clothing at all on them.
So you see the whole shebang.
Well, her body's just shaped like a regular, like, there's no difference in their body.
Oh,
Although she's
so no
got more of a
mammaries.
pregnant belly. Which gets points from me.
Okay.
Love that very much. I wouldn't be able to reach around, though, and grab it. My arms aren't that long. I have little T-Rex arms.
Why do you want to fuck a Hut?
I would struggle with that. I'm disturbed at how much I'm thinking about a woman Jabba the Hutt in that context.
You ever wonder if you can like crawl in there?
I think Fallacious Crumb could. Salacious Crumb, sorry. I think he could. That's why he hangs out with Jabba so much.
Yeah, because he crawls in there and
Yeah.
has to dig things out.
Yeah. Oh, it reminds me now of the behind the scenes of Return of the Jedi. There were actual puppeteers inside the Jabba the Hutt, and there were little people. I was about to say the slur. Little people were inside the Jabba the Hutt, like moving the arms and shit around,
Uh-huh.
and like there was a little guy on the tail, and yeah. So I'm guessing it'd be like that.
Okay, I could see. I can't believe how far we're going into this just to fucking come back to the conclusion of, yeah, it's 2 slugs fucking. like
No, my friend. It's a slug and a human being. We're talking about a slug and a human being.
Oh, so now
Don't tell me it can't happen, because why else would he have Leia in that slave outfit?
I mean, to sell her, right? Wasn't that the original?
No, No, he wasn't treating her like a car salesman with a car. He was treating her more like a car collector with his prized possession that he washed every day.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean?
So
Washed and polished.
I'm trying to remember. Bear with me here, okay? She was dressed in a very provocative way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you not think somebody who is selling a product would want to, make him look more enticing? Right? Am I crazy? Like, wouldn't that make
Yes,
you
but
want to
don't
buy
you-
her more?
But if you have a car, right? I mean, we're comparing women to cars now, so I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
compare
sorry
to
if I'm
slaves.
offending
It's the
anybody.
same thing.
Yeah, it basically
if I was
is.
buying a
They cost a
slave,
lot of money.
fucking
They take all your
1800s.
money and then they leave. They get old
Like-
and no one wants them anymore, and so you just go to take them to the dump.
Well, let's think about it. 1700s,
Nope,
right?
you can get them.
No, listen. 1700s, right? 1700s America, right? All right, you see like you're at a slave auction, okay? See a bunch of slaves, portrayed in front of you.
Whoa, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, it's okay. You're white, so you can
I
understand.
don't like where this is going.
You're white, so you can understand. So you see like a bunch of slaves at a slave auction, right?
We didn't have slavery here officially.
Yeah, you guys
officially.
are,
We kind of did.
white people, they love it. Anyways, so you got a bunch of slaves all lined up, right? You're telling me if there wasn't one that was provocative for you, you would be like, oh, definitely not that one. That's what I'm getting at. Or
I'm not comfortable with this situation. Imagining buying a slave
it's just a normal
and then buying the
conversation.
one that looks provocative.
It's a normal
I'm
conversation.
more comfortable talking about fucking
I just
the
need you to
fictional
engage.
slug.
Just engage with it.
I don't want to.
Just work on. Just
No,
work with it.
I'm not. I'm not touching
Why?
that. I'm not touching
Wait, you're not
slaves.
talking. You're not touching the provocative one.
No, I'm not touching the topic.
Why? Why not? It's just a hypothetical. This is
It's
not real.
illegal.
This is not.
Slaves are
Yeah,
illegal.
but not in 1700s. That's normal. So I'm asking.
Yeah,
you,
but
if you're
people
set a
today
timeline,
they don't understand that. People
They-
today don't understand.
Okay, guys, I'm putting context here. It's very obvious, right? He is a white man, okay, in the 1700s buying slaves at an auction. Okay, now back to the hypothetical. So you're in a slave auction. You're choosing, you see a really muscular guy, you see a really fat guy, you see a really skinny guy, you see a really small guy, you see a tall guy.
Oh, we're talking about guys. All right, this is a little bit different.
And then you
All
see a
right, I thought you were
provocative
talking about
guy who's
something
dressed
else.
up like a woman.
No, I'd buy the strong guy. I want my shit done.
You want the strong one. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So what about like, let's say there's an auction of women, and then there's like, a strong woman, a small woman, tall woman, provocative woman, right? You got a fat woman, not a fridge.
All right, that sold.
I'll take that one. I'll get
Are
your
they
whole
sold
stock.
per kilo? Are they sold by the kilogram?
Jesus Christ.
Just for the record, folks, he brought it up, not
It's
me.
the fact
Okay.
that you engage with this. Yeah, it's a trap. Yep. Fucking Akbar. What's his name?
I tried to not, and he just kept pressing me.
Rocky B with $2. It's a trap. Thank you for the Akbar reference. Thank you so much. It's a trap. Who is it?
Oh, hey, Glammy.
Is that Glammy?
Oh
hey, Glammy.
my fucking god! What are you doing?
Yeah, Grim.
I don't know, man.
That's my Star Wars. What the hell?
Yeah, we're talking about like Princess Leia.
No, I know what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
In the chat, I was being very.
Yeah, I don't
upset
see
about
the
it. What do you
issue.
mean?
I don't see the issue. We're talking about hypotheticals. We're just
Glammy.
Yes.
Glammy, it's okay. I'd buy you. I'd buy you and set
Oh.
you free. I'd set you
Aw,
free.
Well, that's so
I'd
nice.
set you free.
But I'm-
At least
But
you
I'm only
let me
taking you to the
do-
bus stop. You got to make the rest of the journey.
That's fair. That's fair. I think I'm only worth to go to the bus stop anyway.
Take
It's all good.
protect. How are you, sir?
No,
Oh.
she was there for dancing purposes. She was like, I think she was just a trophy. Haha, I got
She
her.
could also
No,
be
no,
sold,
Jabba,
fucking-
right?
like Vader wanted her, but I
What's
got
happening?
her. You know what I mean?
No,
We're talking about
Jabba was fucking
Princess
her.
Leia
Star
and her provocative
Leia.
look and what it
Uh,
entails.
Oh.
Oh,
I've
no,
I've never seen Star Wars. I've only played the Lego game.
I beat
Provocative
her.
Lego Leia.
On the- yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
it's at.
Lego Leia was hot. Shockmouth.
Yes.
You're saying I'm the fucking camera guy that talks too much? Like what? Like in a porno, or what do you mean?
No, even those camera guys don't know not to talk. Unless it's a POV shot. Who just came in? Oh, your mama. Who dragged them in?
How's it going, your
I
mama?
think they have
Oh, wait.
YouTuber roll again. They can jump up.
Oh,
my
it's this
god,
guy.
it's Keem. Never mind. Did I say your mama?
Keem, what
I
are
meant
you
to say
thinking?
Keemstar. We don't hear you. We don't
He's
hear you.
muted.
Oh, you're muted,
Muted,
buddy.
so it's funnier.
Oh, dude.
Muted.
It's very,
There you go.
it's very on brand.
Roxy, you have pissed me off for the last goddamn time, and you are out of here. Brentley, how did that sound? Should I go deeper or okay? Let me try that again. Roxy, you have pissed me off for the last goddamn time. You are an actress in this community, and I want you out of here because she what? Page 3? Okay, wait a minute. What did she do? That's
Should've
right.
been
Why
page
does this look
5.
like a porno set?
Because you
That's his actual background.
leaked the script.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Brinley, did we do that? We did that with Becky, right? 3 months ago. Okay, do it again. Okay, rewind that. Let me do up from the top. Wait, what do you mean? I'm live. Hey, Graham, what's going on?
Don't do that, yo mama.
Holy!
How are you, bro?
It is me, Creamstar, and welcome to the news. Wow, Glammy Lammy, is she up here?
Hi.
Glammy Lammy,
Yeah.
goddamn. How many times do I gotta fire you, huh?
Yeah. Breaking
You've
news
been
here.
fired from 19 shows. Matter of fact, I fired you from a show I ain't even create yet. I'm thinking about firing you right now, goddammit. God damn.
Hey, boss.
I was dreaming
Boss,
last
has
night
anyone
you
said
did
that you look like a porno version of Keem?
No, you look like a porno version of Santa.
Santa.
Say it's if he was
So
younger.
First of all,
Yeah, when he
The
was younger,
midnight
before he met
gift.
Mrs. Claus,
First
and
of
she
all,
stressed
Shock-
him the hell out, and his hair
Shock
went
Dick,
white.
whatever the hell
Right?
your name is. Shock Dick, whatever the hell your name is. I can't wait to fire you. I'm gonna put you on the show with Glammy Lammy and somebody else that I ain't fired yet. God damn it, I can't wait.
I would love
I'm
that.
Cut
That'd
all
be
your
sick.
hair off and I'm gonna fire you, sir.
I would love that.
And
Glammy's a
goddamn,
sweetheart.
Ah,
God damn it, I don't know what the hell that San Diego thing was. It sucks. God damn it. What the hell was that, huh? Y'all sleeping in the same beds, Ghost, and Ghost ain't showed up yet? God damn it, I
Since,
don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Since this is my
I
show,
don't know
I'm
what
gonna,
you're doing
I'm gonna
here
kick this
either.
guy.
Glammy
Well,
Lammy,
technically
Show,
it is
yeah,
your
this is
show.
still
You're
Grim
right.
and my
Technically,
show.
tech.
Are you still here, Glammy Lammy? God
Can
damn
I
it,
kick
fired her, man.
Yeah.
It's
Do it,
not your
Glammy.
show until tomorrow, bitch.
Can I?
Do it, Glammy.
Yeah, way too
Yeah.
I'll
excited.
put you up with CD-ROM.
Nut
I'll
up,
put you up
Glammy.
with
Do it.
CD-ROM,
You want to know something? I learned
Yeah,
that
I'll put you up with CD-ROM, huh?
I
What
learned
happened?
recently that Keem went up a couple percentage points in the African American Ancestry.com
I'm
test.
9% black, goddammit. 9%.
Is it just me, or did he go up a couple percentage points? Maybe like double digits now?
I'm only just
9% black.
noticing it now, but I don't see color, but I am noticing it now.
Yeah, 9%. 9%, goddammit. Yeah, and I had a 10.
19,
out there in
19
Kentucky.
maybe.
We had a 10. We
I
had a 10.
want
I was near the
to hop
horses.
up here real quick, Grim. When does it start?
What? Like you guys actually working together?
11 hours
10
and 20 minutes from now.
Yeah, technically 11 hours 20
I
minutes.
think
Yeah.
you put it in the main.
Well, Shockmouth, do you know how to run OBS?
Yes.
Okay, because I am in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, desert California on the way to Vegas. I won't be home until like 4 in the morning, which is like 5 hours from here. So also I don't have access to the fucking like Aussy YouTube. So good luck with OBS tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it after.
guys
You're
are
gonna
having
have
so much
such a
fun.
fun night, dude. You have homework. Hell yeah.
I gotta go
Well,
buy an
good luck
Ethernet
with all-
cable just to make doubly sure that the internet doesn't break.
All
Well,
right, love
good
you,
luck with all the
Shockmouth.
shows,
I'm gonna tease your
guys.
nipples later. Bye, guys.
Have a good
Bye,
one,
Tech.
Tech.
So does this mean you're going back on it too? So because I think you'd be going on before me,
You talking about Test?
right? Yeah. Or
Yeah, so Test will
whichever
be going back to
happens.
2 a.m. As it was originally, and with the original cast, which is me and Nightmare.
So you're going again in less
in a
time then.
couple
You're
of
going in
hours, right?
9 hours and 20 minutes.
Well, it's almost
No.
2.
you
So I
talking
guess
about,
that's unplausible. Is that not
Yeah,
plausible?
yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, just get ready for your show, Glammy, and whatever the hell you're gonna do, or spin on a chair, or spin on a whatever the hell you spin on. Yeah,
Please,
I'll see
please
you guys
don't address
next time.
me. Don't address me. Thank you. No. Put some respect on my
I'll
name.
put you-
Thank you.
I'll put you back on the respect. I'll put you back on the
Go
daily
off,
goddamn
Queen.
show where you
Go
had
off,
5 viewers.
slay.
All right.
Slay.
Go,
Ooh.
go.
Ooh. Ooh.
Go scatter on you, little live stage wannabe.
Oh my god, I love Yo Mama. He's funny, bro. He's funny as hell.
Yeah, he's funny.
I can't wait till he starts.
No, I'm kidding.
I can't wait till he starts doing some impersonations of all, the other hosts instead of like the ones that he hates or likes to dog on. I like to see like what he would do for like Shockmouths or Glammy or me or Nightmare or whoever. Oh no, he did Nightmare. He did Nightmare. Actually, I take that back.
I don't even think he's gonna dye his hair. Does he even have hair? He just needs to get a wig and just.
Yo
cut it
Mama?
down
No,
the
no,
middle.
no. He has no hair. No, he lives like right next to a prop store, I think it is, and then he just
Oh,
fucking.
that's why he does the
changes
Keem
wigs.
bit so well.
Right next to a prop store.
I think so. I like there's rumors that he literally lives next to a prop store and he just fucking.
You think
just-
he did that on purpose? He just completely sought out the which apartment just was right next to a prop store so that he could make it happen.
Yeah, he's just like, I can be funny. I can be funny. And he's like looking right next to the prop store. I can be funny. He's like, I got this.
This is gonna happen, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna be
I'm
able to
fucked.
take it
I'm
back.
fucked. I'm so fucked. Oh.
No, that's terrible.
Anyways, sorry. You're right. Let's go back to the original conversation we were having, which was about slavery. Okay. So.
Jabba the Hutt tit.
No.
Glammy really wants to talk
Now,
about slavery,
do you think
guys.
they're wrinkly?
No.
Do you think?
Do I think it's
slug
wrinkly?
tits are like
I-
wrinkly and like scale, like
So-
a s- mm.
I
Out
like
of
to
the two
imagine.
conversations, I'll go with the slug
I like to imagine that.
tits. Go ahead.
But it's like 3 feet huge. You know what I mean? Like 3 feet in diameter. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what?
Like imagine it. I love how he's testing it out. He's like, I don't know. How do I feel about that?
I just want to know what it's like to have Jabba the Hutt's cousin's tits in my face. Like, and then they like lose their footing and then roll over and
There
crush
were-
me to death.
There were girl ones though.
Yeah,
Couldn't you have
that's
thought
what
of
that's
the
what we're
girl
talking
one?
about. Yeah, he's gonna crawl inside
Why
one.
would- He just said. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
No,
I don't-
I don't think I'd be able to crawl in one. I reckon it's like a pinhole. Cause like, I'm not gonna go there.
No. It was going so good. Please. I at this point I want you to continue. At this point, I'm like desperate for you to continue with that.
digging. Here's
Keep
the
digging.
shovel. Keep going.
Go.
Well, a
It's
lot
like
of people
pinhole.
might be surprised, all right, because they're not brave enough to venture there. However, I'm like the Indiana Jones of fat chicks. I have ventured there all around the world, and I have discovered that just because they're bigger doesn't mean they're big everywhere. Okay?
Okay.
You following
No,
me?
that's true. We have seen Jabba with.
It might be because no one's really been there before, and we are the first adventurers in that cavern, getting that mighty, juicy treasure. And much like Indiana Jones, when we're done fucking them and we're running out the door, they are chasing us like that big bowling ball that's in the beginning of Raiders.
Glammy, give us your
But luckily,
take. How would
we
you
run
fuck a
faster
hut?
than them folks because, oh, fuck, it's coming out again.
Hold on. Glammy, how would you fuck a hut? We
The
need to know.
walk of shame with a cup of blue milk.
So would you dress up like
Listen,
like
if
Leia?
she's secreting blue milk, she needs to see a doctor.
Oh, and you don't know? It's a slug. How can you?
Her pH levels might not be all right.
They're cold-blooded. You don't know.
All women are cold-blooded.
No. Species.
They're cold-hearted bitches.
I think
What?
I think
Did I say anything wrong?
no.
Don't
no,
laugh at me, I'm
you're-
right.
You're doing great.
You
You're
said
doing great. Keep it up.
everything wrong, but it's good. It's supposed to be that way.
Where was this? Where was this shock? Where was this fucking shock factor?
Bring it home.
It's
Take
always
it
been there.
Let's go.
Fucking
Bring
t-
it home.
why didn't you whip it out earlier?
We didn't touch on women. We didn't mention women.
Oh,
didn't
so you want to
bring it out
touch
me.
women?
Everyone wants to touch women. Consensually, might I add. Always got to have permission.
All right,
That's
so,
the law.
so
But
imagine-
not just because it's the law, it's because it's right.
So imagine we're
That's
back.
the deep problem of your issue is that you just can't touch women.
So imagine we're back to the slavery thing, right? All right. So would you like stop yourself from touching them? Like, is that what would happen? Or like, would you like actually?
Well,
actively have to
I never
pursue
mix.
that?
I never mix business with pleasure. Those are going to be separate things.
What the fuck? This is way worse.
I mean, that'd be like bringing home a warm apple pie and fucking it in the kitchen. You know, that's property.
Are we for that or against it?
I'm against it.
So like, do you wait for it to cool down, or do you like create the hole beforehand and then you like come back later?
Bro, if you created the hole first, not only it would cave in, and then it would be like molten lava. That shit would hurt.
No. It adds more texture.
You'd have blisters
This is
at the end.
horrible. No, there's nothing
He's
wong with
asking
it.
me the questions. I'm just answering
These are the
them.
real
Get
questions.
mad at him, not
I'm
me.
asking the real questions. Oh, true. Vi said, okay, we need sweet tea if you're going to talk about slavery. We do.
Oh,
Why did her
Let's
family
bring her in.
own some
She
back
has
in the day?
best takes. No, she doesn't.
No, not
Can
now.
we
It's
have a
illegal. I
slave?
meant back in the day.
Oh my god!
That was literally
You're
one of her
making it
questions,
worse.
bro. I'm dead. I'm dead as fuck.
Why do you think I was trying to veer? I was trying to veer.
All right,
Yes, make sure everyone likes the stream, please.
guys.
And tell
Like the
Keem that we want to
stream
keep
if you
this time
support
slot. I
slavery.
love this time slot.
Ugh.
Well, keep talking like this, you'll probably get pushed backwards. You guys-
Rest off in the chat says, after watching Shockmouse on Aussie, I have decided it was the right choice. He is holding Grim back. Grimmare for life.
Oh.
I liked the first part of that sentence. I don't understand the rest of it.
What?
But they're
What do you
shipping
mean holding
them.
you back?
You don't know what
Oh.
Grimmare is? Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
like-
on the Grimmare, it was the part that that's
Like,
holding
imagine
you
I was a
back.
boat and then you were the anchor. That's how he's describing it.
Oh, it's a bad thing. Oh, like I'm holding you back from
Actually,
being good.
you know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna entertain this. How could this have been seen as like a positive thing? Explain it. Break it down for me.
No, but that's what I said. I liked the first part of the sentence when he said
No.
that, it was
Engage
the right
with it.
choice. Then I'm on here.
You're confused about the fact that holding someone back was a good thing, and I now clarified it to you as a bad thing. Explain to me how it was a good thing.
No. I'm not confused. I'm not confused about that. I said I don't like the last part, which was that part.
No,
I liked the
you
first
said you
part
don't
when he said I was the
understand
right
what it
choice.
said. Those are your words.
No, I think that the part he didn't understand was the Grim Knight.
Listen,
Yeah.
I think Grim.
the
I
other
think
part
you're
was
holding
that
yourself
he's
back.
Holding back, and then the beginning part where it says Keem made the right choice. I think he picked the sentence that he liked, which was Keem made the right choice for Aussy, and that was the good part.
Rate the Emperor.
Thank you,
for
Ray.
tip two.
The Emperor for $2. No, I think Grim is holding himself back.
How do you think I'm holding myself back?
I haven't
Go
been
for it.
holding anyone back. I've just been going everywhere. Grim is the one that's
Go.
like,
Go.
so what do you think about this controversial thing? I'm like, well, I think this. And Grim's held himself back by like not contributing.
Whoa, hold on. I'm not white. I can't be a slave owner, you know? Like you are like the epitome. You're like, you're at the top of the pyramid, dude. You'd own me, if anything.
Rastov just said, to put simply, Shockmouths is an anchor. You know what else is an anchor? A news anchor. And you know what a news anchor is? They're the fucking headline of the show. That is a compliment in show business to be the anchor.
Mm,
Boom!
That's the
Okay.
way you saw it.
Oh, that's
Fuck
Like,
you,
you'll be
fuck
a
you,
winner.
fuck you, and fuck you!
wait. Did I get
No,
think
no,
so.
you don't get one. You're fine.
one?
I was confused. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're like right underneath me.
It was just to the
You
chat. It was
fucking
to the chat in
fucking
general. I don't know where they are. They could be in the walls.
All
They
of
could
us.
be in the ceiling. Hopefully they're not in the floor.
It could
'Cause-
be.
I hope not. That's where the plumbing is. It's not good.
Hey, that's where slugs usually hang out.
So, Glammy, if you had
Yeah.
the choice, you as a white woman, right?
What? Oh,
If-
why?
if you
why?
could, like,
why?
If you could buy me, how much would it be? I can't keep a straight face. I can't keep a straight face.
Grim, you are priceless.
I'm priceless, so I would never be
Like-
bought. So I'll just sit there and rot. They would just
You
whip
like-
me to death.
No.
You would
listen,
rather see me
isn't that-
die.
No.
So you
listen,
hate
does
me.
that mean no. Doesn't that mean that like you're just so important that there's
No,
price
they would
that
just
you
kill me, Glammy. If I don't get sold at this auction, I'm dead.
Okay, I'll save you. Okay, there's no way out of this.
Shockmouths, how much would you buy me for? How much am I worth to you? Like
I'd
1,700.
pay you to leave me alone.
Wait, why was I in the store? I would never go into the store.
Dead Score with a 10. A grim nightmare once returns to the graveyard shift. Welcome back home, brother. Shockmiles, I'm sending you a bill for the graphics for Aussie, Night Boys, Night Glammy.
Bruh.
Fuck you! I did some of the graphics. I did the transition thing. Took me so long. Took me 3 whole minutes of my life. Proud of it.
Unbelievable. So, back to the very important question here.
Oh, we're
How much am I
going
worth,
back?
guys? How much am I
Been
worth?
no- I'm trying to get us away from slavery, man. You keep
Put me in
dragging us
credits.
back.
Okay, how
Like,
about it? Imagine we're at Star Wars
What is
in
wrong
credits.
with you?
How much would you buy me in credits?
In credits.
I don't know how. Actually,
What,
I actually
why
looked it up. I'm this much of a Star Wars nerd. I looked it up as to how much a credit is worth,
Uh-huh.
and it's worth like a US dollar.
Oh.
it's like dollar for. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure
Dollar
that's
for
what
credit?
it was.
What
How
do you want,
much
like an
is
IOU?
Star Wars?
Can I do an IOU to who? To Keem? He'll be like, I'll
Galactic
yeah, we'll
credit-
talk about it later.
Galactic credits are worth between $2 to $3 US.
Hold up.
2 to 3.
Lizzie
No,
said she'll take
inflation.
me for $6. All right, we got a $6. $6 here. We got a Grim with a $6. Can we get $6? Can we get $7? $7 $7. $7 for Grim, please. $7. Sorry, can we give me $7? $7 for Grim. We got $6 for Grim. Lizzie going once, going twice, 3 times, and sold to Lizzie. Grim for $6.
For $6. Well, I mean, before you can put a price tag on it, you have to know what it does, right? Like, what's the fun shit?
What
What's the
do I
price-
do?
what can
Tell
you
me,
do?
Glammy.
Like,
what do-
what do you do? Like, why would I be purchasing it?
Go ahead.
Why?
Tell me what to do.
You look like a clothesline. We're just gonna put wet clothes on you. Just fucking stand there.
Like, why would I make such a purchase? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to
You
me.
don't want to buy me?
Well, no.
Why not?
What would I do with
So
it?
you rather buy Buff?
Oh look,
That's
there's a
fucked
dead
up.
podcast in the chat. It's back from the dead.
So you rather buy Buff? That's so fucked up, Glammy. Why would you say that?
I don't like that.
Ooh.
I don't know
What-
what to
Hold
do
up.
with this
What do you mean you don't like that? What do you mean by that?
conversation. I don't like this
I don't know. When you say you don't like that, the moment I said Buff, that sounds a little, I don't know. It sounds a little, I don't know. It's gonna fucked.
Oh, what is wrong with you people?
You people. Me? You people?
Is that what you
Oh
scream at
my
your
god!
slaves?
Yo, this is going on drama alert. This is going on drama alert. She's a fucking known racist. She's like, yeah. Actually, no. Hold up. I got a better one. There should be a show. There should be a show with Glammy Sweet Tea, okay? And it's called Lolcow Race.
You're an asshole. Everybody, no.
And it's only hosted by white women.
Yes.
And they just talk about race.
Yes.
You guys.
And they're like, oh, how good is it that now we're considered a minority? We just kind of like separated ourselves from the white community because we're women.
Lolcow Old South.
Okay. Didn't we used to have a therapist?
A therapist?
around
What?
here? Did we have a
Well, I
therapist
think we need one.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Hell
like.
knows I do.
Doctor somebody.
Oh my
I
god.
can't remember.
Oh, how much for me to go to a therapist's
True.
office looking
Hold
like
up.
this?
Hold up. Amazing comment. Hold up. Amazing comment. Glammy would lock her car door in the supermarket parking lot the moment she saw Grim walking near her car. True. She went, chick, 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 chick. Roll up the windows. Lock the car.
As a matter of fact,
I would scream and shoot you.
What?
Ah!
Don't shoot me on the door.
No. You shoot me is what I'm saying. Like you're
Why
gonna
would I
double
shoot
down.
you? Why would I shoot? Wow, what is this conversation? Woo! This is important. You guys
So,
are
This is
at this
hilarious.
time.
I love this shit.
This is real.
You know what hates me about the
important.
Star Wars fandom?
Oh, thank you. But
Changed it.
Hey,
Saved
good
it.
job. Good job.
What
You're doing
what
great.
I hate about the Star Wars fandom
What do you
is
hate?
they'll take a thing and then make like an hour-long video about it. Like, for example, here's Darth Vader's suit and every little part of it and how it works. Oh, the triangle bit. This is why it's like that, right? Where it's like, no, it looks like that because in 1976, when they were making the movie, they had to come up with something. And so they did with no backstory to it, and then they all got made up later.
so you hate
That's
the
why.
fan base because we're knowledgeable?
Yes, I absolutely hate the fan base.
That's not what
I
he was
hate them.
getting at.
Really? Because that's what it
That-
sounded like.
this-
You said you didn't
this
like
is the point.
part that
this is where the point went. It went so over your fucking head.
That's what he did.
You should go ask one of your assistants, Glammy, like, because that's what they're called these days, if they caught it.
Glammy.
I hope you got a strong one.
You just said that the part of the fan face you don't like is the fact that they're nitpicky about shit, right? Was that not the baseline of what you said?
Glammy,
Yeah.
what's the natural hair?
Okay.
However, we did just nitpick earlier if a slug was fuckable. Like-
Okay, so I'm
In
right,
Star
you
Wars.
gaslighting
No,
motherfucker.
hold on. No. I'm pretty sure his point. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Signal
Shockmouth.
like this.
I'm pretty sure your point was literally this. You were talking about you were using Vader as an example, right? And you were talking about how they didn't even have a concept before, and they just like literally threw it into the wayside. They were like, all right, fuck it, we got this design. Let's just make a story. Try our best to work with what we got and try to make some kind of story out of it, just like off the rip, right? That's what you have an issue with.
Yeah.
Okay, so I understood the point
But-
entirely. Glammy,
no,
you're
that-
fucking blonde. I don't want to fucking hear it. All right.
The fans will then take that and just create, like, just fucking shit out of it.
So
Just
what
out
other
of nothing.
examples?
And it's like,
Like the slug, for example, like Jabba the Hutt being a slug. It's like, oh, why'd it have to be a slug?
Oh, I'm sorry. You get to ask for examples. But when I do it, it's over my head.
Are you mad?
although there's
You
other
good?
things like how the lightsabers work with, like, the fucking crystals and shit, but then that just becomes canon later on. Yeah.
Wait.
What?
I don't know. I hate the fans. I hate them. I hate them. They made Star Wars bad. Because of the fans now, Grape is canon.
Oh yeah. I
If we
remember
didn't
you
have
saying
Star
last
Wars
time.
fans, we wouldn't have that.
Oh, I never even
But that's
knew
yes,
that.
that's a real thing.
Well, I mean,
Is it
That's a real
That's
thing. A few
terrible.
episodes
technically,
ago.
technically,
Mm.
Grape is canon in every universe, isn't it?
How is that?
Yeah, I remember a conversation I had in 2015 where like, oh, how cool is it? Like, it's a fantasy world, blah blah blah. And then the conversation got to like comparing it to real world. I'm like, yeah, we both said in 2015, yeah, I bet Grape just probably doesn't happen there because like it's a fantasy and everything's cool. And now our 10 years later, our worldview has just been shattered. Like, oh dear God, no.
Oh,
That means all the Imperials are doing it, except for Darth Vader because he doesn't have a dick.
how did we get there?
Ooh, hold on. I got a really good
don't
question. I don't think
Oh, good.
anyone's ever thought about this. Has anyone ever thought that the clones fuck each other? Like they could possibly be fucking each other? No, like dead ass. Has no one ever thought of that?
There's no need.
It's like
to,
you're
right?
fucking
'Cause
yourself,
you-
right? It's like you're jerking off. It's like normal.
Yeah, do you reckon
There's
do you
no
reckon
need
the clones
to,
got into an
right?
argument and then one of them goes, "Hey, go fuck yourself," and then the other one's like, "You watch out, buddy, or I will." Like,
Wait
you'll
till
be
you
first.
drop the soap later. No, but
Yeah.
Has no one
So
thought
you
about
reckon
this?
that a lot of us like self-conscious, like, "Oh, don't look at me
No.
naked." It's like, bro, or what if their dicks are different sizes? Oh, now we're cooking.
Ooh.
Now we're cooking.
Oh,
What if
that'd
their
be
dicks
fucked
aren't
up.
identical? If that's something like that happens after birth, and it's like, oh, you got the
Like,
back.
oh,
you got-
Jimmy
you
clone
drew
number
the
369 got the
stick.
fucking
Like-
worst of it. Damn.
that's gotta be plausible though, because remember that sheep they cloned, and then they
Oh, Dolly?
it
Dolly,
was
right?
there was the clone was a little different, right? in
Well,
some
it
way-
died instantly, or not instantly, but it died like a couple months after. That was like the only I think that was the only difference. Hold up, my alarm.
It was the only different. I felt like there was something else as a difference. But it was like
No.
a small difference.
No, it was like
No,
an
it was
exact clone. I'm pretty sure
Was
it was
it
an exact clone.
carbon
It just didn't last
copy?
long.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
they'd have to. How would it? Why would? I have so many
It's
questions.
crazy to think
Why
that.
why would they make them?
What,
if
the
they
clones?
had the ability, yeah, no, if they have the ability to clone,
Uh huh.
wouldn't they take the parts out like drive wouldn't they be able to manipulate senses or manipulate chemicals in your body that
What the
want,
fuck are you getting at, Glavy? Please speak English.
do you know what I mean?
Do you
It's
think
like
one of the clones could
I
be
don't. That's what I'm
trans?
asking.
no. Okay, so like a sex drive, wouldn't they be able to omit that from the gene?
Yes.
Or would
Actually,
they be able to,
she's correct.
Oh,
They could
hold on.
do that.
Is she talking about
because They
CRISPR?
do alter their. They alter them to be more docile and obedient. So yes, they could
Yeah.
absolutely remove their sex
Yeah,
drive,
Okay, so you're
and they
talking.
probably do.
Well, hold up. Oh no, I don't think. Well, to be more
Couldn't they?
obedient, I don't think. I think that's more of a personality trait
did?
than it is more of a.
No,
a
they
genetic
no, they
trait.
said in episode 2. They said in episode 2 that they can.
Okay,
they
are we
make
talking about
them
real
more
life, or are
obedient.
we talking about like fucking in bullshit
I
land?
think it goes. I think like bullshit land. I mean, this isn't a real life scenario. So
Oh, is that what we're
it's
calling Star Wars now?
hypothetical.
Bullshit land? Well, I mean, you're right. Yeah.
It's a bullshit
true.
land, far, far from away. But I feel like if in real life they could actually chronically make you either a male or like a male or female,
Do
right?
you guys?
So would that not mean that they could, in fantasy bullshit land, we could figure out how to
If you
make
could
them
change
more
a
docile?
personality, I think it could change a fucking everything else. Because like, I'm pretty sure being
But
more
would they
obedient.
change their personality, though?
personality
Did they
thing.
all
It
have
has to
different
be.
personalities? How do we know they didn't have personalities? I mean,
Actually,
How
you
do
know
you
what?
know
No, I got a
they-
better question. When they picked the first clone, how did they know, or like the first person to clone? How did they know that guy was a perfect candidate to clone? Like what was like the like? Did they have like a whole row of slaves? All right, I'm not going back to this.
No. Get
I'm
away
bringing
from
it
that.
back. I'm not bringing it back.
You know who else was slaves? The Wookiees. The Wookiees were slaves, right?
yes.
Now,
No,
do you
no,
think?
Yes.
Do
yeah.
you think they also did the same thing to the Wookiees that they did to that poor woman on Andor a few episodes ago?
Oh, sir.
So
And is that legal? Is that? Well, it's obviously not. Like, but
Depends on which reality we're in. I don't know. I wonder if this is like if it's like if Star Wars is kind of like a sci-fi medieval time.
well, here's the thing, right?
So
They
in the
can
medieval
fuck
times-
Twi'leks. Twi'leks and human beings in Star Wars can get together. So why can't they with the Wookiees?
Well, I guess it depends on how.
Because the Wookiees are humanoid shaped. They walk like people. They don't talk like people.
Oh, they're a little.
But then again-
farther,
Oh, so they're
and they
not
don't-
people.
Some people in Newcastle don't talk like people, and we can
They're
fuck them as
different
well.
So they're
species
not
than
people.
Newcastle people, I'm sorry, a lot of them are not people. You ever been to Windale? I'll
Hold
take
on.
you to Windale. You'll understand.
So you believe that there is a hierarchy of like humans, right? Like
Oh,
there's humans, subhuman, not human.
Why are you making it a hierarchy? Why do they have to
Well,
be
because
better?
he
than
thinks
others?
that
Because
he
different-
thinks he's at the
different
top of the food
species.
chain. And then he thinks,
Yeah.
certain people in Australia are just like, they're barely human. They're not even humans. They're like subhuman.
Yeah, so like you got everyone else at the top, but at the bottom, basically, you've got Windale, Frankston, Broadmeadows, Western Australia, just the whole state,
Oh God.
and anywhere that is a desert.
Okay.
So
Wait,
anywhere that's desert,
I take the desert part back. I just remember the demographics of the desert. I don't want to get canceled. Fuck.
So like for example, me. Would you consider me like, desert people? Just is that what you're getting
No,
at?
not like that. No, I'm an Australian desert. I'm just talking about Australia's demographics. I didn't mean those desert people.
Like where would you
I'm talking
put-
to the Australian desert. No, those people haven't made their way here. Well, they have made their way here yet, but they haven't discovered the desert yet.
Where-
As soon as they discover that we have a desert, man, they are all gonna just migrate out there and just fucking take over that place because they know how to live there and we don't.
So where would you put
We haven't figured out how to make it habitable unless we put poker machines and gambling there. Then we're all over that shit. Hell yeah.
So like
It's called Las Vegas.
imagine you got someone from Saudi Arabia. And then
Oh,
imagine
no.
you got a Bogan. Where would you
Where are you
put
going
them?
with this?
Where would you put
Why is this a question?
I think the chat's upset, and I understand.
Yeah. Why would we too?
I'm using my friend here that looks like, as a shield.
Ooh.
I'm friends with one, so I can't be.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Yeah,
Alright.
Rocky says, Mitch, please explain you mean bogans. I'm absolutely talking about bogans. I don't know why you people think
Pepper
otherwise.
Tech,
Hey!
welcome.
Grim, I'm trying to get my fucking host canceled. Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck.
Right?
So,
That's what
it's so
did.
hard to do. I'm just, oh man, I'm struggling.
God.
Also, what were the group of people from Star Wars that stole C-3PO or R2-D2?
Oh,
that was.
Ewoks? No.
That was.
Oh, never
That
mind.
was-
Never mind. Never mind. I don't
Are they
know.
not
Taliban?
canonically called like sand something?
Oh.
What?
Oh
Are they,
God.
are they like sand or desert something?
The Jawas
Sand people. They're
stole-
literally called sand people.
Wait,
Really?
No, Listen,
pretty
Jawas
sure
are the ones that stole C-3PO. The Jawas.
I thought it was the ones with like the face you can't see because it's like
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
really
but
dark in their hood.
yeah,
Because like
I'm
public
not doing
infrastructure
it.
hasn't given him
You're
like
not
street
baiting
laughs.
me. You're not baiting me. It's not happening.
Lizzie with the
I'm not baiting you.
$5. We have some of these.
Pussy.
We have some of those people. We call them West Virginians. Thank you, Lizzie. We appreciate it.
Anyways, don't get him canceled before I can do it myself. Okay, love you guys.
See you, Tech. All right, I can't cancel.
Should I
you.
explain what people I meant when I was like, when I realized what I was saying? I was like,
Those
oh, I
people.
remember the demographic that lives in the desert. Should I correct? Like, if you're gonna see me as a racist, should I at least tell you what kind of racist it looked like before I pulled back and realized?
Amend
Okay,
the
What I'm
so
record.
talking about-
in my experience, when you're trying to fix things, it gets worse. I would just
Okay.
leave it.
I was
just
talking
say
about
I
the ones that live in the
now-
Australian desert. Okay,
Mm.
because I don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we're gonna try to fix it anyway.
so it's not the
All right.
people that you think.
Okay. All right.
Do you think
Okay.
that? You know what? I know people are getting sick and tired of the racism, but I'm just gonna quadruple down now. Do you think there's a lot of white people in the desert?
That's because you're leaving the show and you've got nothing to lose on this.
Pretty much. Do you,
Just but you're okay. But how you're being looked at, that's I wouldn't want that attached to my
everyone knows that
myself,
Nightmare and
like,
I are extremely edgy. These are my favorite
Oh,
jokes.
you're just raunchy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
okay.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Bro, I'm a
So
fucking
why can't-
Hispanic Muslim. You're
How we
telling
do
me
this on Aussie? That's like the most
as
Australian
long
thing
as
ever.
you're happy. All
yeah,
right,
it's like
go
like
ahead.
I'm an
All right.
Hispanic Muslim that looks like one of the guys from Super Troopers. You think I'm gonna fucking have an issue with this right now? like really?
So meow in a sentence.
I forget his name. It was like Farah or something like that.
I
Farah.
feel like meowed in a sentence every time they pulled somebody over. Didn't they like randomly meow or something?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's the right movie.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay, all right.
I don't think
live there.
Shotgun's ever seen that movie, even though he's old enough to see it.
No,
Really? Why? Did that one?
it was. Oh, I
Slip under
fucking
your radar?
growing up, right? Growing up, people be like, "Oh, how have you not seen Ghostbusters? How have you not seen Indiana Jones? How have you not seen Back to the Future?" It's like, can't. Excuse me, it's not like media today where kids like get a Netflix and they can choose what to watch. Back in my day on VHS, we didn't have that wide variety of choice just at our fingertips. We literally watched whatever our parents put in front of us.
Okay, true.
If they didn't
And it
put
was
it in front of us,
mostly
didn't see
news.
it.
Wait, hold up. You said
It
the
was
era of
mostly
VHS.
new.
Can you just go get a VHS of your choice and just put it in?
Oh yeah, 5 years old. I'm just gonna go fucking drive myself to the
hold
store.
up. If you're
Use
5,
money
my bad,
from
my
my
bad,
bank
my bad.
account.
My bad.
If you ask
Yeah.
them to put on something for you, they're like, "Oh, seriously? Oh, you
Gonna
got
click
such
through.
an issue with it." It's like, dude, I'm a kid. I'd like to watch TV too. Could you just put something on for me for 5 minutes or just a little bit? But no, it's like pulling teeth. Like, why, God,
Yeah.
heaven forbid, I want to.
It didn't help, and it didn't help as well. Not only did we have VHS and not Netflix, in Newcastle at least, we had 3 channels. We had 3 public broadcasters, and the ABC, which is a public broadcaster. That was it.
Yeah.
The ABC's dog shit though, so we don't count it. Basically, we had 3 channels.
I'm saying, like, I can't watch a kid show, but like watching the news where they're telling you all these horror stories about what's going on in the world, that's
every day.
better. Okay,
That's every day.
awesome choices for parenting. Thank you. Nice.
Yeah, like whenever I was growing
Watching
up, okay, like
Gem or My Little Pony.
we still had a VCR. So like my mom would like, buy like these short films of just like shows that I liked, like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy or The Simpsons or some shit like that, right? And I'll just pop it in and just watch whatever the fuck I wanted. But like if I was just watching what was in front of me, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you right now. The only thing I can remember from my childhood the most is commercials. Like literal commercials are around that time. Like the Chia Pet, the chia, that shit.
Yeah.
Or the space back storage vac, like that one. Like bro, there were so
The
many fucking
Mentos?
advertisements drilled in my fucking head that I remember.
I remember the Mentos commercial. And the double mint gum.
Which one was that one? Remind me.
Well, it's been so long now, but it's like fresh stones that are better when it's full of
I'm gonna be
life. That
Oh,
one.
that was probably
And
around the
the double-
80s, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm older.
I'm
than
gonna
you.
be brutal here. I think it was way more interesting when we were talking about fucking giant slugs.
Zoo Pals. Oh
You
my
would.
god.
You
Zoo
would.
Pals was another one. Zoo Pals. Zoo
I was already a
Zoo
teenager
Pals.
for that shit. I was already a teenager for that shit. That was different. But see, like the parenting style of when I was younger is way different than it is today, or even a generation before. Like we were very okay here. You do you. We're gonna sit here and watch TV. Good luck with that.
Nusu just
You know what I mean?
unlocked a memory.
What,
Fucking
Blockbuster?
reading the TV. They used to print this TV schedule in a
TV
book
guide.
and send it to your house. And then
TV
you would have
guide.
to open the book to the day that it is today just to see what's on. The TV didn't tell you. TV couldn't tell you.
Facts.
Do you remember? I just want to gauge here, Grim. Are you young enough or old enough, whatever, to remember the TV guide or not?
TV Guide? I think so. I'm pretty sure I had one.
You think so? Okay, that's a no.
No, it's just a pamphlet, right? That just tells you all the fucking channels. Like that's what
Oh
you're
no,
getting at.
this thing was
Yeah,
thick.
of course.
Beefy,
Yeah.
beefy. It was a beefy little pamphlet. It was like
No,
thick.
well, maybe I was poor,
what I
but I remember I
remember.
got a tiny little fucking trifold pamphlet, and they would cram every fucking channel on there that you could afford. All right, and they just put it, just
Oh
listen
no,
it out
it
there.
wasn't. No, that wasn't. That was like a specific to your carrier thing. This was a everything. Like you could go to the
Oh,
grocery
no.
store and pick it up. It was fucking.
That poll was too
So like a
close, so I'm
phone book,
redoing
but
it.
with TV.
Yeah, that shit
Okay,
was
okay.
universal. I remember they had special editions for shit, and I remember the Simpsons one because there was like it was like a birthday or a celebration of some sort. So every single copy, there was different covers to them.
Right.
I started saving them back then, and I like remember like wrapping them with Saran wrap because I was thinking one day this is gonna be epic, right?
Mhm.
Of course, I lost them. I have no idea what happened to them today. But I thought they were really, it was a big deal back in the time. I was so excited about it because I couldn't wait to get every single one. But no, she was a beefy book. But it was universal. It was crazy.
God,
It
you're
was
old.
how we knew what was on. We wanted
That's all I
to
gotta
watch.
say on that.
And the remote control was you. It'd sit there and be like, hey, turn the channel. I want to see the blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god, we need to fucking bring grandma to the fucking to the home again. I recommend the phone books.
Listen, got more energy than the two of you put fucking together. I don't want to hear it. For being a grandma, I'm sitting here.
Oh, whatever, grandma.
How loud and
All right,
obnoxious
anything
for
else you wanna? Last words, Glammy?
This was fun. Thank you for bringing me on. It was a lot of fun.
The
It was
fuck outta here,
dicey, but it
Glammy.
was fun. Bye.
We love you. Have a good one.
Yeah. Love you.
Oh! No, she was cool. She was cool. She was nice to have. Do you want to bring in? You know what? No, let's give it a moment. Let's give it a moment to actually like communicate with each other.
Oh, you want to have a little moment? Okay.
Let's-
So, are we cancelled now?
well, I'm back on test. So you're good, bro.
You just
got
dropped the
this.
nuclear bomb and you're like, I'm gone.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Alyssa said, Grim.
And you baited me too.
You act, yeah. Grim, you act very differently here than with Nightmare. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna act differently, no matter who it is, the person. Okay, because that's just how it is. Like I'm gonna interact with this guy different than I'm gonna act with Nightmare. I'm gonna act with Tech Protect different way than I would act with Death Score, and so on and so forth. Like you kind of like talk to people that I don't know. Like I couldn't have the same conversation that I have with my coworkers that I have with like my real like close friends. You know what I mean? It's just a totally different dynamic. So I think it's pretty normal. I don't know. I'm still trying to get to fucking know shock mouths. This is only the third day. But
Well, you don't have to anymore, so you can stop trying. You can stop trying. You don't have to anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, now just
I'm so unhappy. I'm most unhappy about the time change. I was enjoying this time slot because it's a no. Oh, fuck you.
Just
Discord.
your MacBook disagrees. It's like, oh yeah, great time slot. Jesus Christ.
Because it's gonna be 2 a.m. and I'm gonna be loud, and Eva will struggle to sleep. It's gonna destroy our relationship. I think the show will destroy our relationship one way or another. She's had trouble before when was doing it because it used to go from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. our time, when Rastov was here, and yeah, I could hear her like, "Shut up!"
Oh, also, real quick, because I love responding to people. Nusu says, a race baiting channel now? Are you good in the head? Bro, I don't think you watched enough tests. Literally, that's all Nightmare and I do. He constantly talks about me being Muslim and Hispanic, right? Talk about how I jumped the border and shit like that. And I constantly talk about how much Wales sucks, and he's basically English every 5 seconds. And maybe you don't see that as racist, but I don't know what is at that point, to be completely honest. So, I'm not saying it's all race baiting, but 100% I put Nightmare in the same exact situations. I don't think you guys realize enough.
I thought I was pretty well behaved. Okay, this guy
did
brought up
great.
slavery, and I was over here like, whoa, 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 buddy, it's illegal. We don't do that.
But you're whoa, but this is I can make a good point on this.
But I would get the best for value. Like, if Grim sneezes, do you think the stream would cut out momentarily?
Yeah, like Sonic Boom or some shit. Yeah, fucking break the sound barrier. Yeah. Oh yeah, people talk about how I'm Jewish and shit. Yeah, that's another one. That's a fun one. Yeah. Fucking or look like Groucho. Well, now I look like Groucho. You know, with the glasses and the mustache, big nose. Oh man.
Ah, damn it! Same result on the poll.
Yeah. It's
Fuck
almost,
you guys.
It's almost like you know. You should keep the hair.
No.
It looks good on you. It's your look now.
It doesn't. I miss my regular look.
What was your regular look? It was just another fucking strand of hair just going through the middle. That's it.
Sorry, Eva's gone out, so to save me going out later, I'm just asking her if she can get me an Ethernet cable.
Hold up. Rocky BB with the $2. Grim, please get Nightmare to say tortoise often. Oh yeah, 100%. We do it all the time. I'm not reading that stick, but I desperately want to. Rastov says Grim looks like Freddie Mercury if he never touched drugs.
Never touched drugs, but sucked twice
That's
as
a
much
good one.
dick.
That is so good. That is so good. That is so accurate. I like that one. Thank you, Rastov. Thank you so much. That was a good one. I'm happy with that one. That made my day. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wear a hat and no glasses, and Grim's looks like Bob's Burgers.
Wait, what do you say? Wear a hat and no glasses. Grim looks like Bob's. Wait, what kind of hat does he wear? Fuck, it's like a normal ball cap.
He
right?
doesn't really wear a hat.
Does he?
I don't think he does.
No, he doesn't. He's just like fucking semi-bald or some shit like that.
It's just combed over.
Anyways,
With
back
a little
to
bald
fucking
spot
Star
on the
Wars.
top.
Where were we in Star Wars?
All we talked about was sex and slugs and slaves.
Right. So far, so good. All right, what's next? What's even worse than that?
Do you think we could get Becky to dress up as like a fusion between Slave Leia and Jabba the Hutt? Like fuse those characters
I
together.
don't think she knows what those
Get
things
Becky to
are.
dress up as him.
I don't know if she'd agree.
We'll
if she
teach
doesn't
her.
know what it is. We'll teach her. We'll give her the technology.
I'm sure if we said here, put this slutty costume on, she'd be like, okay, cool.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
she wouldn't.
Wouldn't even think about it. Just be ditz about it the
Yeah.
entire time.
It'd especially work really well with her bald head, because the slugs don't have hair.
I keep forgetting that
Just-
she shaved her head and eyebrows. I keep forgetting
can you?
that the LCU's obsessed with hair. I keep forgetting that every fucking time. And then I look at you and I'm like, yeah, that's a good reminder. Like it's much more obvious with you. You can't you can wear a hat, but no one wants you to. You know, it's not like wearing a wig. or
Exile
drawing
Warrior
in your
says-
eye. Go for it.
Grim and Mitch look like the split evolution of Michelangelo. Oh, that guy! I thought they meant Michelangelo was in the Ninja Turtle, but then that gay little
Hold up.
nerd.
I love
yeah,
how
I
you
can
think
see
of
that.
the Ninja Turtle before the actual artist. Literally what he's named after. Jesus fucking Christ. That is so brain dead. I don't know how I feel about it. Jesus Christ.
We wouldn't need 100 men for the gorilla if Grim was in the lineup during allergy season. I saw the best meme of that 100 gorilla thing. It was like that clip from Superman and Batman when Superman's beating up Batman, and it's like the gorilla Superman, the gorilla has said Harambe, and then the last man standing, he's like, "Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name?" And someone comes running in, it's like, "It's his mother's name."
That's fucked up. Say my name. Basically that. Jesus Christ.
Harambe.
All right, so besides slavery, and I can't even think. Oh, we were talking about clones if they were fucking each other.
Oh yeah, we touched on the clones. Some have little dicks,
touching
some
each
have
other.
big dicks. It's the real luck of the draw, folks.
Do you ever think? Oh, actually, this is a good question. Do you ever think like whenever they're cloning, they sometimes get like a fucked up one? You know what I mean? Like sometimes they get a bad batch.
They had an episode on that in Clone Wars. Even I knew that, and I didn't watch the show. They had this
Why
little
don't I
fucked
remember
up one. He
this
was like the
shit?
99th clone. I think he was the 99th one made because he was like 99. I think that's what he was called. And he was just like, he looked like that gremlin thing out of the Lord of the Rings, and he was like, "Eh," and he couldn't fight. He just like helped around the base, just doing random shit. And he like wanted to fight, but they're like, "No, you're too fucked up."
What was there multiple, or was it just him?
It was just him.
Aw.
Out of the millions of clones, he was fucked up.
He was like, yeah, just fucking, hi guys, give him a
hang on, I'll
gun.
look it
See
up.
what he
I'm pretty
does.
sure it's Clone 99. Yep, I'm right. That's his name.
Oh,
He's
God, I can't remember this episode for the life of me. I feel like such a fake fan. Oh, I
send you
have
the
seen
picture.
him. I have seen him. I just
Yeah.
forgot it. Okay, I forgot that was his backstory. Yes. Okay, I have seen him. That face is so familiar. Yes. Yeah.
well, he's a clone. It should be familiar. There's millions of
Oh
them.
my fucking God. Well, except he
fucking
looks like he's
retard.
fucking 80 million years old. Yes, dickhead. Fucking. Connor's asking if there's any other topics besides Star Wars when today's Revenge of the Fifth. Unless you guys don't want us to talk about Star
we're not
Wars
talking
on
about
Revenge of
Star
the Fifth.
Trek. Sorry.
Star Trek.
No.
Oh, I've only seen one Star Trek movie, and that's one with Khan on it. I forget his name. Is it Khan?
Oh, The Wrath of Khan.
Wrath of Khan.
Wait, was
yeah.
it the original or the remake?
Probably the remake. It's likely the remake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've
I didn't watch
only
it in
the
black
only
and white,
reason
bro. My mom did.
I've seen all of them except the original, and that was only because with COVID lockdown, just had so much time on my hands. I literally had nothing else to do, and I was like, "Well, it's as good a time as any to catch up on Star Trek that I've never watched."
Connor says, talk about Madhouse
And they sucked.
and how they failed.
Oh, see, now that I'm gonna be Tech Protect's co-host, I don't want to touch that. If I wasn't gonna be his co-host, I would have shat all over it. But I don't know now, because he's
As
not
far
gonna
as
be
I'm
happy
aware,
with me.
Now, look, I feel I hate the fact that I can never catch up with the LCU news, but usually I just have Nightmare fill me in. So could you fill me in so I could talk about it?
You know exactly what happened on
I
Madhouse. You just want me to
I
say it.
deadass don't. I'm being serious right now. I don't watch any other show.
Well, here's my understanding. Apparently, the stream kept fucking up, and there was no ghosts, and they kept having technical issues, and it was just a complete clusterfuck.
So Fat Camp.
No, worse. Worse, because Fat
Like
Camp actually
nothing
streamed.
Was recorded?
Bits of it, but it like fucked up a lot. I tuned in one time, it was just a blank screen with no audio for ages, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh wow, that's a pretty big L. So they didn't
Like,
test equipment before.
Fat Camp, from what I heard Keem say on Lolcow Live today, or yesterday, because it's past midnight now, that yeah, there were problems on Lolcow Fat Camp. However, they fixed them.
Well,
Because
yeah,
with every live stream, real event live stream, there's always problems, but you got to fix them. Like I used to do live streaming for sports, so like a different venue all the time, traveling to all these places with streaming equipment and stuff, and there'd always be a problem that you hadn't faced before, and you had to go fuck, how do I fix this in this limited amount of time?
So just to be clear,
And I fixed it every single goddamn time. I was never off the air. It was perfect.
so just to be clear,
It was
Shotguns,
perfect, goddammit.
I'm not sure if you're aware that I was at Fat Camp. Do you realize?
Then why did you ask me?
No. No, well, I'm asking if it was worse than Fat Camp, and then afterwards you were like,
It was worse than Fat Camp. Yeah, I answered that question. I said it was worse than
no,
Fat
I
Camp.
know
because
that,
Fat Camp,
but then,
at least
but
they
then you
streamed.
elaborated right afterwards saying like Keem, you know, fuck, what was your point specifically? God damn it. No, you were talking about how
The
there
Keem earlier on Lolcow Live brought up that there were problems on Fat Camp, but it at least still went to air. Like there were problems, but they were fixed.
right, yeah, and guess who fixed them?
You. So it wasn't Take
Running
Protect that
around
fixed
like a
those.
fucking mammal. I swear to God.
That's what he said. He said, yes, we're running around like headless chickens. So Take Protect
It do
didn't
be
fix
like that.
those.
So I
Take Protect didn't
kind
fix
of want to
those?
talk to him and ask him like what happened. Like from his point
He
of view,
doesn't
like, what
know.
he was
If he
seeing.
knew what happened, he would have fixed it.
Well, no, you could still come to a moment of realization after the fact. No?
Meh.
Hold up. You don't
Maybe.
think,
I
think
guess,
Tech
yeah,
Protect's
you
the
could.
kind of guy who would like go back on it. He would be like so fucking autistically stuck on it until he figured out what was wrong. And then when he figured out it was wrong, he'd be like, "Oh my god, I know that for the future now." Like I feel like he'd be that kind of guy. Cuz I'm like that, 100%. I will continue. I will rack my
Maybe.
brain on an issue until I figure it out, until it's done, until it's fixed. And I
Maybe.
never have it again. Maybe that's just
Yeah,
IT
who
brain.
knows?
Okay, so what? Majority of it was just bad, or not bad, but like footage that wasn't even recording, no audio. I wonder what kind of equipment that they have.
That's only from what I saw. I can't say for the whole thing. I didn't sit and watch the whole thing,
Okay.
but yeah, it was just looked all over the
so
place.
yeah, you
Um,
think Tech
and the
Protector
audio was
sucks,
bad.
yeah.
The parts when I could hear them, you could barely hear them.
Right. You know, I'm glad you agree with that. Okay, that's fair.
But no, I've actually gone back and watched a lot of Fat Camp. I've been doing a lot of research on Lolcow Live because I've been taking this job seriously. I've literally sat there and watched hours and hours and hours and hours and fucking hours of compilations. I think I've watched about 8 hours, which might not sound a lot like to you guys, but to me, that's a fucking lot. I've never put any kind of commitment into this kind of.
Yeah, like Tech
Online
Protect
shit
sucks.
before.
No, yeah, that's definitely what you're saying. I got you, bro. All right. Yeah. So like with with Fat Camp, some of the work that was put into that was rough because we definitely had a lot of connection issues. You know, just all the time. Like our upload speed was 15 on a good day, 3 on a bad day. Like that was like what we had to deal with, and we could literally be 100% plugged in through Ethernet, and there were times where it would just drop. It would just like do awful, and we couldn't have multiple people streaming at once, or somebody streaming, and then let's say there's like some guy in a different room, like uploading a video to YouTube, or like I don't know, fucking posting something on Facebook or something like that. It would actually affect it, and it was so bad.
Do you guys not have like 5G modems?
So we had so this is what Keem brought. He brought Starlink. Brought a Starlink, and the problem was it was region locked. And he had a region locked. Yeah, he had a region locked in New York, and he was stuck on phone call after phone call after phone call, getting with chat, you know, support and stuff like that. So like, get it to unlock and be able to work in Texas. And so this is where Zeta Ray comes in helpful, or comes in handy. Zeta literally came by. She had her own what's it called, Starlink that was unlocked for any region, and then she was able to set it up for us anytime we needed to go outside or something like that. So she did a phenomenal job when it came to just like coming in clutch. So it was really nice. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it got sorted. It was an entertaining stream from what I saw.
Yeah, I mean, I would admit like some of them, God, it was really dragged out for some things. Like, how do I explain this? Like, me personally, having to watch every single show and sit there and produce them all, going from, when did I wake up? I think it was like 10 a.m. Yeah. So it was like from 10 a.m. all the way to 2 No, that doesn't sound right. I think it was 8 a.m. Yeah, I think it was 8 a.m. to 2
What?
a.m. Yeah, like 8 a.m. was cafe, and then it was Madhouse right after, and then it was fucking Milkers, Nerds. I don't remember the exact lineup. But yeah, I'd wake up at like 7 a.m., get ready, go, be ready to set up for 8 a.m. cafe, set up for them, go through every single stream, watch them all. Like I have to sit there and make sure everything's correct, and then till 2 a.m. No, till 4 a.m. Because 4 a.m. what was 2 to 4 a.m. was test, and I had to do that with Nightmare. And there were a couple times where I couldn't, in all honesty. And then 4 a.m. I'll go to sleep, wake back up at 8 a.m. and then do it all over again. And I was doing that for like fucking every goddamn day. That was brutal. Jesus Christ. Can't believe I'm talking about this now. It's been a while. Jesus.
Holy hell.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fun though. I'm a workaholic though. That's the problem. Yeah, like I love working. It's fun.
Oh, shit.
So if I could be a producer full time, that'd be fun.
What have I got into? Help me.
What?
Help me, Lord Jesus.
What?
Sorry, I'm just grasping that I'm gonna have to do another stream at 2 a.m. my time.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of
Wait,
logistics.
2?
Like, do I sleep? Do I not? And then like be tired? Like, what do I do?
Wait, what do you mean 2
Because
a.m.
if I
your
sleep,
time?
then I'm not gonna be able to sleep after the stream. I'm fucked.
Wait, what do you mean 2 a.m. your time?
The new time slot is 2 a.m. my time.
Well,
It's currently 3:30
12
p.m.
noon. It's noon.
Yeah, noon your time.
Oh, but it's 2 for you. My bad. Okay.
Yes, I live in another country. We have different times.
I thought we were just gonna talk about Eastern Standard Time, like we can all understand. Jesus fuck.
I said my time.
But, yeah, I thought you
said
meant
my
like
time. It's
2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but in your time. Like what it would look like for your time. Whatever. Never mind. I forget it. Is that Stick? Who is that?
Yep.
Yeah,
You know,
that's Stick.
Did
What
you
up, Stick?
guys realize that the top of Shockmouth's head with the sunglasses actually looks like a cartoon face?
Maybe a little bit. Yeah. It looks like Squidward's nose right there in the middle. It's fucking.
I'm not even trying to shit on him. It just does.
It looks like the. Oh my god! Have you guys ever watched Amazing World of Gumball? Hold up, I'll pull it up. I'm gonna show you what it reminds me of.
You got any games on your phone?
Literally what the character sounded like too. Hold up. I forget the character's name, but he's like orange and he's got sunglasses. There's one episode where orange guy with sunglasses.
I don't know which one you're talking about. Have you guys ever seen the cartoon Adventure Time?
Yes.
Yeah, bits of it.
I'll tell you my favorite character, and I just want to hear yours real quick before I rip you two pussies the fuck apart.
All right.
My favorite one is Peppermint Butler.
Oh, the fucking psychopath! Jesus fucking Christ! That guy's an absolute
Rest off with the
fucking
$9
psycho.
New Zealand, which is poor people money. Says kick stick. He ain't worth more than 5.
No.
So I'm guessing $9 New Zealand is worth 2 US. Is that what that is?
That's the difference. Yeah, exactly. So, you have to donate. What is it, like 1,000 New Zealand for it to be like at least $10? I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I may have the math wrong on that. Give me 1 second. I actually want to see. Okay, it actually does. Okay. Cool. All right, watch this. I'm gonna show you guys what it kind of looks like whenever he has his head down. This is what it reminds me of.
Is it gonna be like that Muppet from the band?
I think so. Yeah, look at it. It's from Amazing World of Gumball. When it updates on
You're
your
gonna share it?
Yeah. Well. Oh. Okay,
Yeah,
I
so
can
like,
share it too.
yeah, so I'm not wrong. Like there's something there.
Yeah, right
There's
there.
content there.
What do you think?
Yeah, the one with the glasses.
Yeah.
The one where he's got the shades.
Pretty much that. Oh man, that's what it kind of reminded me of. Yeah, because it looks like you got the nose and whatnot. That looks funny. That was pretty good with Stick. You're so funny. Thank you.
You guys
Thanks,
are
Dick.
like my Pokemons. I gotta catch them all, but I
Oh,
flopped.
yeah?
I flopped a little bit on Rewind today because there was a little bit of miscommunication. Sorry, but anyways, Listen, pussies. I keep hearing that Grimm's go. Stop laughing, cunt. I keep hearing that Grimm's go. See, now you're throwing me off. You're going back with Nightmare? Grim and
Yeah.
Nightmare are going to be a thing again?
Yep. Test as usual. Back to where I belong. Back in my
This
heyday.
is unfair.
What do you mean it's unfair? You're gonna be with Tech Protect. You're gonna have real content now. All right.
Test got. I thought Test got canned.
Nah.
He said on live last week.
Nah, it works. It works, dude. It fucking works. People love it. People love the dynamic between Nightmare and I.
Shockmouth, what
This
are you
is
going to do?
bullshit.
What are you going to do, buddy? Do you know a lot about your new cohort? Do you know about the Knuckles thing? What are you going to do when that guy starts doing that shit?
Are you talking about Grim or Tech Protect? I'm confused because like 1 minute I'm with Grim, next minute I'm with Tech Protect.
Oh, see, I didn't realize that Grim was stuffing his knuckles up his asshole, too. I was talking about the fucking guy that actually does it. Tech Protect.
Yeah, no, I'm scared. I'm afraid, and I want to go home. And I'm uncomfortable. But I think that was the plan. I think we looked too comfortable sitting here, and Keem was like, you know what? No.
No, it was more like the dynamic is just like it's not flourished yet, you know? Like we don't know each other that well. We haven't spoken
It takes
to each other that well.
time.
It takes
What
time.
happens if Tech Protect and
Nightmare
I
and I
get
took
together
it.
and he's like, oh, it's not there either? Like,
I think it will be though. 'Cause
Actually-
the dynamic is that you both hate each other.
I actually have an answer for you, bud. And just keep in mind, I actually kind of like you, especially because of your new haircut.
thank you.
You and Grim are basically mixing like oil and fucking water. So if you can't figure it out with a guy that's actually funny, then you're fucking out on your ass.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Love it. Yeah. Total sense. It's all beyond my control, really, but thanks.
Yeah, I love you.
Like,
I love you.
I
bud.
wasn't
I
allowed to
love you, bud.
choose who I could work with, all right?
You
Hey,
wanna
I
move the
love
rest
you,
up.
bud. I'm rooting for you.
These are some weird
and,
choices.
I'm rooting for you. Fucking A. Let's go.
I love how you didn't say anything.
Nothing
positive.
against the.
It was just I'm rooting for you. Yep. Yeah. I'm rooting
Yeah.
for you. He didn't say anything like of value
could've-
for you.
Nothing against you guys. It's just that I spent the most time with Rastov, so I thought the
No, fair enough. I
most
get it.
dynamic had been built there, and then it was like, oh yeah, I'm taking him away from Aussy. It's like, I'm happy for Rastov, but he needs to come home.
Yeah, man.
He needs to come home, and it doesn't matter which two you put on here. Like everyone is just clamoring for Rastov.
I mean that's I mean he's the one he's like the staple of of Aussy. Like he's what everyone thinks.
Rocky. Yeah.
Mhm.
Rocky says, Mitch, I really like you, but you're the bottom bitch. Accept it and adjust. I've always known I'm the bottom bitch. I've never tried to be anything
he knows
but.
that. The issue is like man, and I say this in the best way possible. Like the audience, whenever we were trying to lean into that, maybe we leaned into it too hard, and then it became a shit show. It was just like full blown like people weren't a fan of it all of a sudden. You know what I mean? And as of right
Yeah.
now, people are still not a fan of it. They don't want to see him get punished, but maybe they will once Tech Protect is doing it. Maybe I'm doing it in the wrong way. Who knows?
Yeah.
All I know is that I work pretty well with anybody. I like to think if given enough time to get to know the person and whatnot, I feel like if we let cook for a little bit more, I feel like you and I could actually do something. But if not, and that's what
I think you got to give it more than a week. You got to give it 2 weeks at least. I thought we were going to get a
Minimum.
month.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah.
It
Yeah. Because
But then if this keeps happening, then what's the point in trying?
yeah, like well, I know.
Oh, there goes Mitch complaining again. No, I'm making a great point.
I feel like with Tech though, there's definitely going to be like a known dynamic. Like you guys are not fans of each other, to say it lightly.
I'm going to make him cry, and I wouldn't mind
That
making him
will
cry.
never happen.
I know it will never happen, but I'm going to try. It's like world peace. It's never going to happen, but God damn it. God bless those people for trying. They're a little misguided and wasting a lot of their own time, but I commend them.
Oh, Ava.
Ava.
Oh, you want to read it? Go for it.
With the 8, 2 to 4 a.m. local Aussie time is rough for Shockmouse. Thank you. Maybe nerds may want the 12 p.m. Eastern slot. Maybe if Keem approves, Aussie can stay after rewind, then test. Maybe you should all message Keem. Maybe if we got more. No, I'm not gonna go e-begging. But seriously, if we don't get money, like he literally kills the show.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I think you guys will make.
That's not me begging. That's just me telling you how it works.
I think you guys will make good money.
And then we'll be back working at McDonald's.
I think you and Tech are gonna make good money off of Aussie. I think you guys will do fine.
Oh, thank you.
You'll do fine.
I really
It's
needed
a great
that
combo.
today.
You got this.
I've woken up and just had nothing but bad news. I knew. I guess when I nearly threw up. Remember, I nearly threw up 5 minutes before the stream. I think I
Well, before you heard
instinctually knew
anything.
what was about to come. I felt the disturbance in the force, and I was like, "Something's not right," and I
Something
nearly
ain't
fucking
it.
threw up. And then Keem calls. He's like, "Hey guys, changes, haha." Rastov says,
think-
"I hope you make better burgers than content."
Damn. I
See, Rastov has no problem fucking shitting on me, but when it comes to people that give him money, he's like, "Oh, I don't want to. No, they pay for my food. They pay for my tummy."
I genuinely think that putting Test back where it was, we're only just gonna be continuing back where we were. Now I don't know about I don't know if it made enough of a difference with Tech being on there originally. Like I don't know if the dynamic changed all of a sudden or like the viewers, there's like a whole different set of viewers or something like that. But I'm hoping that Nightmare and I could continue where we last left off and then just pretend like nothing happened pretty much. So that'd be cool. That'd be fun. You and Tiger just started off new.
Spider-Geek says, "Did y'all watch Lolcow live today?" I did because I'm doing my homework. Because of this time slot, I've been able to, because this time slot, Grim, are you listening? In my time
I'm listening.
is at 2 p.m. and live goes at 10 a.m. Because of that, I've been able to wake up. I've purposely set an alarm to wake up, make sure I'm watching live, then rewind, like making sure I'm up to date with everything. But this new time slot of 2 a.m., it's going to be difficult to then, because I finish at 4 a.m. and then live goes at 10. So I can't like instantly fall asleep after a stream. Here I go, sound like I'm complaining again, but it's fucking true. I can't instantly fall asleep after a stream. Need a good hour to wind down. So then what? We're at 5 a.m. So then I got 5 hours of sleep. That's not good. You do that long enough. And again, you can do that for a short time, but after a long time. And maybe you can attest to this, Grim, because I think, didn't you say you had a similar sleep schedule? It fucks you up.
My sleep
Or was it someone else? Someone else.
Yeah, like so at first
I think it was someone else.
At first I had an issue with my sleep schedule because I was trying to like figure it out because I didn't know what to do because I was like, all right, how am I going to be mentally capable to run a show and do an 8-hour job? So whenever I was doing a 2 a.m. slot, I would work from 9 to 6 p.m. I would go do boxing, or exercise of some sort. Come home at like around 8 o'clock. I would go to sleep at around like 9 o'clock and then wake up around 1 a.m. and then do the show and then go back to sleep. Wake up at like 7, around like 8 a.m. and then do it all over again essentially. So I would have like 2 blocks of like 4 hours of sleep pretty much is how I set it up sort of. It's not perfect, but it was something. It helped me get through it.
S1K says, "I feel bad for Shockmouse. This is the 3rd show Grim has killed."
Very
Is that
true.
I only knew about
No,
I
it's
only knew
not
about
true.
Test.
He
I
has
didn't.
no fucking idea what the fuck he's talking about. So like with
I don't know.
with Lolcow Court, we didn't even have like an actual full length episode. That was canned before we even were given a chance to even do a show. Like we were incapable of doing a show.
Kind of like this.
No. We have 2-hour shows. Literally the longest episode that ever happened, and the only episode that happened on Lolcow Court was around like the 30-minute mark or something like that, because there was a lot of tech issues.
Really?
I wasn't hosting at the time, but there was a lot of tech issues. There was some background issues where Keem couldn't decide what port sessions he wanted to have, alongside with Ken and whoever else was running the whole thing. So that's fine. Let me finish this point before we read that. Then what was it? It was Test, yeah. So I came on Test afterwards. that show technically didn't fail because it's still up and I'm still gonna be back on it. So that point's irrelevant. The last point is this show, which I guess you could take that as an L, but it just didn't work out between you and I. We just got moved around.
It was given 5 minutes.
Yeah,
It was.
pretty
It's fine.
much. Yeah,
Ava with the 8 again says, ask for the 8 a.m. Eastern slot, which no one has at the moment, Shock Mouse. That would be 10 p.m. local Aussie time. And didn't do too badly. Nah, because then he'd probably make us do 4 hours. I'm happy if it's got to be the 4 hours from 10 p.m. or 2 hours from midnight. I'm happy with the 2 hours. Oh, wait. 2 a.m. 2 a.m.? Fuck. Yeah. Anyway, I'm confused. There was another message I wanted to read.
Actually, you know what, Machiavelli, you're 100% right. I'm gonna give you full credence there, because I can't believe I'm responding to the same guy that wanted to fight me and then backed out. Like, I don't know what's more bitch made. You watching your significant other get plowed, or you literally wanting to fight somebody and then you don't follow through with it. That is amazing to me. That's an impressive work, sir. You know, great move. Yeah, I don't know. If I'm taking L's and he's taking fucking, what's worse than an L? I don't know.
So, sorry, I'm just gonna set up the redirect because we've only got 13 minutes. 13 more minutes of you and I, and then it's all done.
It's all said and done, man. Look, I think I had a fun time with you. Right? First stream was great. Second stream was awful. Third stream, we'll leave it to the viewers. You know? But that's it.
We'll ask them right now. I'll ask them.
After this, it's who is it? It's Nerds, and then after that is Tech Talk, and that's pretty much it, right? So wait,
yep, I'm just on the redirect now.
Is Nerds going to midnight slot? I'm imagining.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just angry at my time slot.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't give a fuck about Nerds. Fuck him. It's not fair. We weren't given a fair chance.
Rest off. Aussy has almost lost more hosts than Nerds. Only one got a promotion, though. That is true. You are very right about that.
Yeah, but you're in the belly of the beast. Like, dude, do not count your chickens before they hatch. Like, you've been on there for a week. Like, let's see if you make it by the end of the month. Okay? Yeah, and you might be back down here with us plebs.
Ava with the $8 Australian dollars. Cafe is on at 10 a.m., so it wouldn't be 4 hours, and then you can go to bed at 12 local Aussie time, and Ava will be happier and redirect the cafe after. I keep on thinking that this Ava person that's donating is your Ava, but no, your Ava spelled the E. That's my bad. That is my fault.
Pseudonym. I got if it is Eva, I got questions like, honey, why are you giving money to the fucking channel? You could just come in here and just put it in my pocket, and we can cut out the middleman. Like,
oh, but we forgot to read the first one that she put. Ava with the 8 Australian asked for that 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time slot, which
I read that
at the moment. Oh, okay. Oh, you did? Oh, fuck, dude. I am.
And then I responded to it, and then that donation is a response to my response to the donation.
Gotcha. I'm a little retarded. No.
Keep up, motherfucker!
I'm sorry. Something that Nightmare and I normally did is anytime we read a donation, we like it. Just to make sure that it's read. Sorry. That's my fault.
Yeah.
That's just something I was so used to. I was
10
like,
more...
it wasn't nice.
10 more minutes, folks, and I'm not going to be able to be as loud in future episodes because it's going to be fucking 2 a.m. my time, and I don't want the neighbors to call the police. Like, there's some guy in there screaming, police call, knock on the door. I answer looking like this, and then their guns are drawn, and hopefully it's not a woman officer, or I'm dead. This show could kill me.
Why is it wait, hold on. Why a woman officer?
You haven't seen that meme? It's just a meme, folks.
Are you talking about the one where she's like, taser, and then pulls out a gun instead?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a meme where it's like you get pulled over by a woman cop, she just kills you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I didn't think of it that way, to be completely honest with you. I didn't think of it that way. But I do remember that watching that video. That video was fucked. Did you watch it? Did you actually watch it?
I haven't watched it, no.
Yeah, so from beginning to end, this lady was kind of like, I'm not gonna say high energy, but she definitely was afraid And it's almost like she's new to the job or something like that. But whenever she was like stumbling about, like stopping the guy and telling him to get out of the car and like and to like get on the ground, he was kind of like hesitating a lot. And then the moment that she thinks that he's not struggling, but what is it called? Like resisting arrest or anything along those lines.
Yeah.
She says
Yeah.
taser, taser, taser. I don't know how you fucking do this, but like I'm pretty sure it's left is your taser, right is your gun. She immediately goes for the gun. It's like, you think you'd be trained for that, right? Again, that's why I'm thinking it's like her first day on the job or some shit.
In Australia, the cops have the taser at the front on the chest, and I think that's why, is to avoid that confusion. Because you're never going for the hip for the taser. You're always going for your front and pulling it off there.
Yeah.
So it looks goofy, but I think that must be the reason.
I think for
somehow
states
though
it's
the
that
women will
way.
find a way to fuck it up.
Yeah, I think for some states it's that way. I've even seen some where it's like they have both the taser and the gun on one, like next to each other, like holster to holster.
That's risky.
Yeah.
That's risky.
I've seen that. I don't know what it is. I never really paid attention to what it is in Florida. I don't get pulled over enough, which is a good thing. You know, I never was just like, hey, can I see your can I see your holster real quick? Let me grab that. You know, let me see which one this one is.
Ever since I was a kid, like, I remember being a kid in McDonald's and seeing cops with guns, and I'd just be staring at it, like just at the gun the whole time. But then I did that forever, and it wasn't until I became an adult realized, like, okay, I need to stop doing that because they're gonna get scared. Like that a grown man is staring at their
you're
gun.
on a watch list.
Yeah,
that is fucked.
Oh, Exile says, damn, we got scammed. We didn't even get the Wario Bros cosplay. Yeah, well, that's not on us, guys. What are you gonna do?
We also didn't make the goal.
What are you gonna do?
So, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't make the goal. You know what this means, though? I am fixing my hair. Get fucked. What are they gonna do?
Oh, I don't care.
And I'm gonna
that's the least of my worries.
I'm gonna fix it while I'm gonna fix it while I'm running the stream on OBS. What are you gonna do?
You know
gonna pull the plug?
You know what I genuinely thought was gonna happen if I was gonna keep it a buck? I thought Keem would still keep Nightmare and I apart, and then he would try to like put Nightmare with you, and then me with Tech Protect.
I think that's what he should have done.
You think so?
Yes.
I think he's sticking with what works.
Because Nightmare has a different accent to Tech Protect, so at least it's kind of Aussie. Maybe a dumb American might think he's like a uneducated Australian, because that's what he sounds like. So I think that could have worked. Kind of like Rastov's New Zealand accent. It is an uneducated Australian accent.
I feel like you can say that about any English. Are you baiting me? Is that what you're doing? You're baiting the chat. Yeah, because I feel like you can say that about.
I'm baiting for the puffer fish.
Oh my god. I feel like you could say that about any like English, like that's not American, right? Any English accent. You know what I mean? Like a British accent, a fucking New Zealand accent, Australia accent. It's just like a slight variant. Compared to like American, it's like a totally different beast. It sounds so different.
That's exactly what it should have been. Oh, I got a fish! I got him! I'm pulling him in! Oh, it's so ugly! Kick it back.
Rastov, you might want to hop on and cook his shit for the next 6 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we've only got 6 minutes, and then this show is Dunskies. We lasted 3 episodes. 3 episodes before we got the plug pulled. Even fucking... What's a horrible show that lasted longer than 3 episodes? Even Rove Live lasted 10. Well, I think that one lasted 20 even, and that was a horrible show. You people don't know who Rove is because you're not from Australia, but...
I don't know who the fuck that is. Can you give me some context?
He was a talk show host in Australia, had a very successful show on free-to-air. Then oh fuck, get this. When he did his final show, they didn't advertise it at all that it was his final show. And just in the middle of the season, the show begins, and this was on social media, is brand new. He's like, hey guys, just letting you know now, this is my final ever show. I've just decided, and we're doing an experiment. We want you to tell everyone on like MySpace, because that's how long ago it was. That's how early it was. MySpace, Twitter, and Facebook, and no one shared it, and it just bombed. Like, that was the worst way to go out. He's a fucking moron.
Before you say something,
Hey,
Tech?
Tech Protect, just before you go, Ava with an 8 says, I think you and Tech Protect will do well. Mitch, the time slot just sucks for the Aussies, and I won't be able to watch live. So, one more dono for the road. Oh, thank you.
Aw, we appreciate that, Ava. What were we gonna say, Tech? Since now you just hopped on.
Hey, the gun taser argument, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so the issue is with a lot of police departments, they do a lot more focus on like lethal training, right? So the officer, I'm not sure it's the same story I'm thinking about, but this lady had like recorded 180 hours of like her gun training and 10 of like the taser.
Oh my
So like
god.
muscle memory kicks in, and she's like, "Oh, reach, yeah, okay, yeah, that's over here," which is stupid, but that's just kind of like, hey, do we prioritize her knowing exactly how to pull her gun when she needs to? And I don't know, dude. There's an argument there somewhere, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Hey, Shock Mouse.
you could definitely argue either way.
Sorry. Yeah, Shock Mouse. I can't do anything earlier than that. All right, dog. Sorry, we're not doing the fucking 8 a.m. That's 5 a.m. my time. And if anyone's gonna suffer, it's gonna be you. All right. Thanks, bitch. Love you.
Damn.
Go join a gym.
Uh,
I saw you on the live stream.
Rastov.
I saw why you've got. I saw why one. He's got two angles. One's a close up, and the other one's looking
how
top down.
the
I know
tables
now
have
why.
turned.
Oh,
He's
God.
wearing the
How
Care Bear,
tables have
bro. What the
turned.
fuck?
I just wanted to say like, rest in piss, bitch.
Damn, bro.
He didn't even do anything to earn it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
he didn't even
did.
earn it. He's just failed upwards.
Yeah, it's like the dynamic didn't work. That was it. Pretty simple. But,
God.
oh well, it is what it is.
I would pay so much money. I can't finish the rest of that sentence. I'll tell you off stream.
Wait, is it bad? Is it really bad?
It's not. I don't think it's bad, but it's a little bit spicier than the shit we were saying earlier. I got no problem saying it to Buff Weeb. I got no problem saying it. He would laugh, but just there's a little. I think there's a few too many sensitive crybabies in the chat that don't like it. They don't like spicy jokes, and they want to cancel everybody because they didn't grow up in the '90s.
Well,
So we got 2 minutes
too, aren't
left. No, those aren't fans of mine that I imported over. Those are genuine Aussie fans that didn't know me and now love me. They're not plants. What are you talking about?
Got it. I think I picked up what you're putting down. Well, we got 1 minute left. Anything you wanna? Any last words?
I think. Well, I'm still on this show. It's just going to be at a different time, so I think you should have the final say.
Well, I mean, like final words for this stream.
For you?
No.
For you.
Well, I'm gonna be the final. You're gonna be like, I don't know how to explain.
I'm gonna miss you. I learned a lot about.
Same.
I learned how to piss you off. It didn't take much, and I didn't even realize I was doing it. And I only learned because you told me.
Wait, what? What?
How I changed topics like just instantly.
Oh no! That didn't piss me off. It was just hard to keep up with. I was just like, it was so complicated. Because like we'll talk about one subject, and then you'll immediately go to a completely different subject that has nothing to do with it, and I'll be like, what? I'll just be like, what the fuck are you? How did we get here? So I had to like reel myself back into the conversation. Now, the last thing I will definitely say is I'm happy I get to be back with my boy. That's where it worked. We didn't have any issues as it was with our dynamic. Yeah, I'm gonna be pretty happy. I will miss talking to Shockmouths more, because Shockmouths, you were pretty entertaining to hang out with every now and then. I just wish I got to know you a little bit more. That's the only issue. Again, it's only been 3 days, barely. If you even want to call it a day, it's been like technically 6 hours in total of like us talking and whatnot. But other than that, I had a lot of fun doing this overall. So I appreciate the opportunity regardless. Just back to my roots, I guess. And I'm perfectly happy with that, honestly. So.
Okay. Well, this has been Lolcow Aussy with Grim and Mitch signing off for the final time.
We'll see y'all.
Fuck!
Ah!
Where the sky burns red and the dirt glows white, where sunscreen fails and Shane can't hide. There's a stream going live in the midday